I already opened it and I forgot. Welcome back!
Welcome back indeed for our special Halloween one-shot by me, the Red DM, otherwise known as Brendin.
Nice.
Tonight, the adventurers have just finished their most recent long rest.
Oh, yay.
Cool.
But things aren't quite how they remembered it.
Oh, no.
For you see, there is a mysterious stranger that has arrived deep in the wall bog. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our adventurers are going to have to proceed into the mist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Unfortunately, one of our players will be arriving late. The last player to arrive gets a special gift
What?
from the mysterious stranger. And one of you, because I gave out secrets,
Yes, I have
knows
secrets.
what this entails. So
I need
please
to look
place
at my
this
secret.
at Bill's seat. Don't look at it.
Okay.
Don't look at it.
No looking.
You can look at the top of it, but don't look at what card it
It
is.
says Ravenclaw.
Did we do magic items already?
We're about to roll for magic items.
Got it.
Oh.
Cool. Want to make sure I didn't miss that.
Alrighty, so audience.
Yes. Oh, no.
Each of our players was given the opportunity to select some uncommon magic items from the DMG, and we're about to roll for them to let the dice decide what magic items they proceed into the mist with. Rachel, what items did you choose?
Bag of holding.
Okay.
And +1 Rod of the Pact Keeper. It's uncommon that way.
Okay.
That's what I really, really want.
Evens or odds for the bag of holding?
Whichever one you say, do the opposite. Like, whichever one you say first, just switch it. Where's it go?
Odds for the bag of holding.
Alrighty. Odds it is.
Yes!
You received the bag of holding. Also, because you only chose 2 items, you received the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Oh, okay.
You can have.
I mean, honestly, I really
picked
didn't.
2 items too. Then
I didn't really care about that. Honestly, I just
anyone
didn't want to
pick
be like.
more than 2 items.
I picked 4. I was just kidding.
Okay, alright.
I found the
I don't remember
directions.
where I took the notes of it. but-
Agalons. What did you select?
Well, I misunderstood completely. So, like, I didn't actually pick anything because
We
I
both
thought
misunderstood, and then he
Oh,
was
okay.
busy, so he didn't have a chance to pick 2
But
more.
what I have written down for the 2 items that I thought I was going to start with are Gauntlets of Ogre Power and a Cloak of Protection.
Alrighty, those are also what you have.
Okay, that's...
Sorry for not communicating that.
That's okay.
No, I was asking clarification because I just wanted to make sure I understood, and then I forgot to tell him, so that's on me.
Alright. That's pretty reasonable. Watcher, what did you select?
So I'm trying to find out where I wrote them down.
All
So
right.
this is super fun. But if I remember correctly, Necklace of Adaptation, Boots of the Winterland, Adamantine Armor, and there was a 4th one which I will leave up to the DM's discretion.
Alright, that
Roll on
sounds
the
a lot like-
table.
that sounds a lot like a +1 weapon. Alright. Boots. Okay, you call them for what number value it is. Adamantine armor, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
2.
+1 weapon.
Could we have it be a +1 spell focus instead of a weapon because this character doesn't really use weapons?
Okay, are there those?
What's up?
Wand of the War Wizard.
Okay.
War Mage, or there's like a focus for.
They have actual names, but it's basically just a +1
Okay.
arcane focus.
It's to hit
Wando.
and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
+1 to hit, and that's basically what it
Okay,
includes.
so +1 wand, and we'll find out its actual terminology later. What face showing?
4.
Okay, boots. You have 3 and 1 available.
Let's do 3.
Okay, and the necklace is number 1. Go ahead and roll for it.
Woo!
What do we got?
That's a 4.
Alright, so you got the Wando +1.
Okay.
Wando
Nice.
+1. Wando.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Different that way.
1.
alrighty, you have the necklace as well.
Okay.
Grace,
Yes.
What you got?
1, Ring of Protection, which I know is rare, but we have a thing.
Okay.
2, Cloak of Protection, because I feel weak. 3, a +1 longsword.
Alright.
And 4, a robe of useful items, 'cause that sounds fun.
Okay.
I almost picked that too. That was a cool one.
Robe. What? And what was the last one?
Robe. Cloak of Protection.
Okay.
+1 longsword. Ring of Protection. I don't know which one you went in order.
Okay. You call them for what number goes to what?
That's the order.
Okay.
Can I roll 2 dice at once?
Yes.
Okay. 3 and 4. +1 longsword and a robe of useful items.
Alright.
I'm just as weak as I started.
Then you have the thingy. The thingy that we talked about before.
No, that was if I rolled for it, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I did not.
Okay, so you have 3,000 gold that you...
I still have 3 gold. I'm going to buy a lot of health potions.
Okay.
Can I throw in 1 or 2 second level up health potions as well? Or
If
is
you
that...
can afford them.
I can afford them.
Go for
I
it.
looked it up. I'll even do the high price.
Okay.
So you
Which is
really
how
know
much?
that at 250.
Okay.
After we're done with magic items, I have a question for
Okay.
you, just to make sure.
And finally, Dan, what weapons did you... or items did you choose? Sorry.
I did +1 longbow,
Okay.
a cloak of protection,
Okay.
a ring of protection,
Okay.
and what was the goggles that let you see?
Goggles of night.
Dark. What is it called?
Goggles of
Goggles of night.
Most of the party has those on Mondays.
Okay. Do you want them in that order, or do you
Yes.
want it? Okay. So go ahead and roll for it.
Okay, roll a d4.
Yep.
I got a 1.
You have the +1 longbow, and roll again.
1 again.
You have the cloak of protection.
Okay.
Alright.
What's your character's name?
Twig.
Twig.
Arrgh! Ooh, a pirate's here!
Welcome. Welcome, Bill.
I'm dressed up as Samuel.
It's terrifying!
Oh, I'm dressed up as Samuel with a bad shape.
Bill, 20 questions as you come in.
Alright.
What's your character's name?
Do you remember?
Damn it! Is that okay? I'll write down. Damn it.
Damn.
I had one.
What's your character's name?
Is it a good one?
Twig.
No.
I've got a name.
Just one twig.
It's a
Yeah,
good
just
one.
one twig.
Oh, it said that on here.
It's W.
Hank.
Hank. What class are you, Hank?
Cleric.
That name?
That's how you pronounce it.
Oh.
That's how it's spelled.
What's your
I'll write it
passive perception?
Damn it, I didn't get that down.
Well, it's your
10 plus.
10 plus your normal perception, so 15. What was your name?
Hank.
Hank. Hank the
And
Tank.
what race are you?
Simic hybrid.
Okay.
Nice.
You said Ravnica. So I looked.
Do you have the list of magic items you want to roll for?
Oh yeah, I do. It's on the
Alright.
back of my sheet.
That seems like a good place to put that.
Sounds like a really smart person. That sounds like a great place.
Did someone not?
Somebody lost his.
It's somewhere on my phone.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Oh, I know where it is now.
What are the 4 items?
What?
What items are you rolling for?
Adamantine chain armor.
Okay.
Helm
my
of
dice and I
comprehend
decided.
languages.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cloak of protection. And the periaptic wound closure.
Nice.
Smart.
I love that one.
Okay. Do
pretty
you
cool.
want them in that order?
Sure.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d4.
Maximum effort.
There's one. Found it.
I thought you were just.
1.
You have a
something
set of adamantine chain armor, and roll one more time.
And 3.
You have a cloak of protection as well.
Nice. Can't be crit. And fire armor.
So everyone has received their items. Hank, would you please reveal the card that was given to you.
Oh, now we can see it.
Now he can see it.
Oh, okay. Not revealed to everybody.
You can reveal to everyone, or you can reveal to just yourself.
Who's up?
You.
Me?
You're the only one who has that, and so
Yes.
you're the only one who gets to see it and decide what you want to do with it.
It is yours for the rest of the session. Someone in this party knows what that card means, but whether they tell you is entirely a different thing.
Oh, I need a texture.
All right.
Well,
Oh.
where am I?
So, on the map,
That'll
Oh, on the map?
determine whether I.
the building in the center that has a dog protruding out from it. Yes, that building is where you spent your last long rest.
All right.
You are in the Nual
Start
Bog,
here.
near the Critch village. You've been sent, for various reasons, to explore the Nual Bog, but you weren't quite expecting to have a very strange visitor among you.
So we woke up and he was here?
Yes.
Quick question.
Yes.
Could I have bought diamonds?
Yes, you could have bought
Okay,
diamonds if you
cool.
had the gold to
I
purchase them.
subtracted it, but I just want to make sure that was a thing.
Alrighty. The individual that has entered into your midst is a tall, slender individual with dark complexion, wearing eccentric clothes that were never in fashion, and with a peculiar half mask on his face. His demeanor and overall state of being is very jovial and quizzical. He would look at each of you and say, "Welcome."
Well, aren't you just a tall drink of water? Why don't you take that mask off?
Ah, the mask and I, we don't part.
What's your name, stranger?
Oh, just call me Uncle Ollie.
Uncle Ollie.
Uncle's a little familiar, but I guess.
I'm family to all mysterious wanderers. I myself am a mysterious wanderer.
Alright.
If any of you have proficiency in religion, you can make that check.
Hey.
16?
16?
Modified 20.
Modified 20. Both of you would be aware that this appears to be an avatar of Ollie Demera.
Avatar of...
You would know that he is typically a deity that's venerated by rogues, pranksters, and thieves.
You look nothing like me. How are you, family?
That's not what family means, sugar. It's gonna be fun. I can tell already.
I'm going to, like, kind of shift and pull on my straps and put my hand in my coin purse.
Oh, no worries, friends. I'm not in the taking business. I actually need just a touch of help if you'd be inclined. It is of your benefit. I mean you no harm, but harm may come if I don't fix this little situation.
Can I insight check that?
Who specifically?
Specifically,
I've learned how to laugh and
the
use it in
meaning
all
us no
emotional
harm
situations.
Say again.
the meaning us no harm part.
Okay, go for it.
By the way, I have -1 to my insight, but I
Go for it.
So is passive insight the same?
13.
10 plus your thing?
I don't know that. Do people use passive insight?
I don't know. My sheets
No.
have it.
You're
Oh.
you're a weird person.
That's not his, but.
So what did you get on your insight?
13.
It is unlikely that a 13 would give you any meaningful
Right.
information about an
Well, that was
avatar
fun.
of a deity that is a liar. So
That is a liar. Good. Now I know he's a liar.
I don't approve, but
Is he lying? I'll do an insight check.
okay, go for it.
That's an 8.
It was a natural 1.
More so than the other one, you don't imagine that an 8 gives you any meaningful information
Yeah,
about this
weird.
particular avatar.
Then I'll just.
Ha!
Are you picking up some cool languages from us?
right?
This will be beautiful.
That's great. It's gonna be awful.
It would appear that I must have taken a snooze and you all are hitching a ride in what we might call a dream of mine. Whether it's a good dream or a bad dream, well, that's for you to decide.
So we're not awake right now?
Your dream or ours?
Is it? I don't know, but time is a-wasting. I imagine sometime I'll wake up, and if and you don't help me wake up in a peaceable manner, you may just find that this will be your permanent abode.
That's not gonna get old.
Just wait till I start repeating it.
I know.
Now it would seem that I'm dreaming of old Noel Bog, and it may just be like same you saw earlier. Mayhaps with just a twist or a turn, depending on who else is hitching a ride in my dream.
I've heard of this place.
Now,
Never been here though.
there are some things that the Noel Bog was hiding. Maybe they will be helping you on waking me up. Why don't you go take a peek around, see if you can find anything for old Uncle Ollie to get his memory all returned back. They shouldn't be too hard to find. They'll be just about as eccentric as me, I figure.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for weird things. Why not?
I think this whole place is kind of weird, but sure.
So the building that you are currently in would be a traveler shack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit worn down, but you've thoroughly investigated it prior to taking your long rest. It is a safe location to return to,
Okay.
but other than that, there's not further meaning that you can extrapolate from checks inside of it.
Thank you for saving us some time. So our whole mission here is to help you wake up? Is that what I'm getting from this?
Yes. You see, go ahead.
I'll start walking over to him, kind of like,
No.
What are you thinking of, friend?
Bites, wake up!
You see, my friendly lizard, I'm more of what you might call a figment of my very own imagination. I'm not,
What's imagination?
Don't hurt yourself thinking about it. You'll need your stamina for all the other friends that I've picked up along the way.
Don't bite friends.
So you've got other friends here.
Friends!
Are they going to interfere with us?
Friends, foes, hitchhikers along the way. You see, my mind is a dangerous place to wander, and unfortunately I passed right on by in my sleepy time.
Yes.
Some will be friendly, I imagine. Some
People that hurt you.
not so much.
What's the proportion here?
Well, I imagine everyone speaks the universal language of if they point a weapon at you, they ain't friendly. Ha! This guy gets it.
That was
I'm
actually
not so
funny.
sure.
All right, and these
Hey,
people
listen,
can
friend.
wake you up?
You ever had a cool water sandwich?
Sand. Taste. Bad.
Yes, this is true. We might need to work on him with just a bit.
Just a little bit.
I say I do declare that one of my friends is over in Critch Village. You might find him joking around. He's a little prankster.
Do you know, this in your imagination, where Critch Village might be?
Have you not been poking around a little bog around here? Roll history. That's a pretty low DC.
I have the wander.
Low
right
DC
now,
for a
general
history
layout.
check.
You would know that surprisingly village-shaped encampment to the south and west of your current position is Critch Village.
Neat. I also had a 15 on my history check, so I
You
must
also
have.
know that is the last location that Critch Village was parked. when
Neat,
you
and we're
were-
looking for a jokester.
There's a little old prankster that should be holed up over there. I feel him just a little bit.
And he should be able to help wake you up?
Oh, if anybody has got a little old clue that will help me wake up, it might be that funny little guy. You won't
Right,
miss
Uncle
him.
Ollie.
He's maybe half as eccentric as me.
Only half?
Maybe a little more.
Okay.
He's a little on the short side.
All right. Now this is a bog, I'm assuming.
It is a bog.
Okay.
For the purposes of any rangers in the group, it would be swamp terrain.
Interesting.
The only urban locale is if you're actually in Critch Village there.
Okay.
Home. Bite friends.
No bite friends.
Stop.
Well, I guess you said time's a wasting, so we should go check out and see if we can find this prankster. Does he have a name?
Lightning.
Oh, the good old trope.
I said stop. Behave yourself.
I can't seem to remember any old name for this fella, but I'm sure he'll be vocal about it.
Oh, it'd be easy to find. All right.
About how long does it
Guess
take?
we'll take him to Uncle Ollie sent us.
Do you know how long it takes to get to the village? Approximately.
Could be a couple minutes, could be a couple hours, depending on which way you go.
Super.
And depending on who you meet along the way.
5 feet is $1.
Yeah.
Oh, so, 30 seconds.
Alright, well. Shall we? Ha! What are you laughing? What is this?
He's learned how to laugh and
Say?
inserts it all the time.
Oh, lovely.
Just whenever.
So good.
One of them wonderful lizard man things.
Oh, lizard man. We should teach you a new skill. We should teach you a new skill.
He just talked about a sandwich and said sand tastes bad. Good luck with that. Out
We
of
can teach him
character.
something cool. On the way to the village.
Alright.
I'll go over to the doors, kind of just throw them open, and then like take a big old stretch and I step into the swamp. How
Okay.
deep is it?
As you step out, you would find that, contrary to how you left the bog previously, there is a persistent mist that closes in around you.
Well, that's new.
You can see that it shifts and swirls, sometimes light enough that you have 30 feet of vision. Sometimes it presses in far closer than that. At the moment, it would be light mist, so each of you has a range of 30 feet that you can see, unless you have something specifically that would allow you to see through mist.
Okay. Damn, that'd be nice.
It is not the same as a cloud of fog spell. It's naturally occurring mist.
This
For the most part.
reminds me of something. Heard someone say recently that this keeps them in their place, they said?
Well, I've heard there's
What's
this thing
up?
called the kingfish.
Are we rounding up or down?
Round up.
Round up. Okay. So everybody gets. Hold on. 12 temporary hit points.
Aww.
I have celestial resilience. So after a short or long rest, I get more temporary hit points, and then everybody
Nice.
around me at the end of the rest gets another amount.
Well, I've heard this place has like a kingfish or something, and the locals say it's like a deity, so we might want to watch out for this guy.
A fish?
A kingfish. But like a god kingfish.
I can be a little fish.
Okay, well, we'll just keep an eye out. It says a kingfish, I don't know.
Haven't seen one of those.
Alright, well,
I
let's keep an eye out.
like fish.
We can take care of him between the two of you, I guess.
Good.
Well, I think it's that way.
Which way are you pointing?
What I think is the southwest.
Well, if we're standing, well, I guess we can't quite see it.
Yeah.
What about, are there any lights through the mist that we can see in any direction?
Due south of your position, you can see the faint orange glow of what you'd imagine would be a lantern.
Okay.
Does it seem like
Besides-
it's pretty far.
That way.
Say again.
Does it seem like it's pretty far?
You can't see the lantern
All right.
unless it's within 30 feet of the end of the dock, because then you would be able to see it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
How deep is the bog?
Wading out into the bog, you'd step the 5 feet past the dock would come up to about your gut, and then it would progressively get deeper.
I'll just sink into it, kind of start swimming,
Okay.
since I have a swim speed.
And I
How
will
far
follow
do you
them.
want to swim?
Towards the orange light.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall.
For about 10 feet, it would be over your head, and then you'd hit the other side and rise up like out of the swamp.
Just like Godzilla.
In the same fashion, anyone that wants to pursue that direct path, that's the depth of the bog at the moment.
If we don't have a swim speed, it's just assumed
fine?
that it's harder for us.
Yeah,
We just walk.
Takes us longer.
wade through, try to tread a little. If you want to keep anything from getting wet, that might be problematic. As you hold it over.
Actually keep up with you.
Nice.
I mean, it's whatever.
I'll just hold my stuff over my head and
Is there
wade
anything
through.
near the lantern?
So, proceeding due south, you would see that there's a lamp post. The lantern is hanging off of it, and there's a grizzled human that would be leaning up against it.
You get there first.
As we come out of the water,
The bog.
yeah,
Just
walk up out of
Yeah,
the water,
walk up.
him, and
kind of.
hello.
Ain't seen that today. Saw it yesterday, though.
Friends?
Sposen. What you want?
What are you doing out here? Don't do it.
What you doing out here? This is my fishing hole.
Caught any fish?
No, kingfish get all of them.
Well, that's not much of a fishing hole then.
No, so it isn't.
What is a kingfish?
It's a big old fish.
What kind?
One of them big old ones with them big old teeth that come up out of the water. They come down into the water. You don't know see it.
Does it have whiskers?
And he thinks it has whiskers. Ha! But it's big old. Like all the best fish teller people say is big old, like bigger than this, bigger than that.
In the face or overall?
They didn't none clarify like that. Come to think of it, them fishtails ain't too accurate on the details. Like they just say it's always big old,
That's what I've always heard.
Big old fish.
real big old.
So you just can't seem to catch anything because he eats them all?
Well, that and I'm not inclined to move from this here spot.
Bite?
Why would that be?
Mostly laziness, but this fog also kind of disconcerting. Like strange thing happened in the mist.
That's what I've heard. When did the mist start?
It started. Thought it was always here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Walking up.
Shake out
Well,
mud out of my feathers.
Put my backpack back on.
yeah. I don't know. What do you know about
You're
the village
little.
right there?
I would have helped
Whoa.
you. I would have like carried you on my
Crick,
shoulder.
crick.
Yes.
So I don't think you
Yeah, funny little fella there. He's a sneak oil salesman. Don't buy nothing from him.
The only person there?
No, there's some dummies around there too. And watch out for Big Bubba. He's strange.
Bite?
I appreciate the
You bite Big
information.
Bubba, he might be inclined to bite you back.
Bite.
Okay.
Well, good luck.
Thinking. Take his fish. Yeah. Somewhere with me luck. I'm going to check and see if I can catch a fishy.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him with a little bit of static.
I was thinking the same thing.
So it's a natural 20 plus 4.
Woo! Woo! You got them fish.
Pull up like the tiniest little crawdaddy. Oh, that's the first of them I ever done see. Teach a man to fish, he don't go hungry.
Make sure you cook it.
Oh, that's a good idea too. I ain't never caught a fish before. I don't know how to do that necessarily. I'll try.
Don't eat other people's food.
Whoa, there's a lantern. I bet I could cook it with that.
Sure.
Why not?
It's bad manners.
Manners.
Not nice.
Amazing.
Nice.
We're gonna have some things to work on.
Is there scary, ominous, or creepy horror music playing?
Not really.
No.
Yes? Okay.
Nah.
Now we got it.
Can we see the shore from here? As in the
far
due the
shore.
west? Sorry,
Looking-
to our right, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking due west, you
Okay.
can see a depth marker with a red strip. And another depth marker with a red strip, and you can see the opposite shore. That's as far as you can see.
Neat. I think we're trying to go that way.
Well, that's where the village is.
2 lefts don't make a right.
We didn't do 2 lefts.
Where'd you hear that?
That's really smart for you.
So
What lefts do?
I guess one big question out
Sort
of
of.
character.
Yeah.
Do we know each other?
You can choose to know each other, or if you want to have just arrived here, you're in one of Ollie DeMera's dreams. It's very possible that if, in your adventuring, you could have been close enough that when he went to sleep, he picked you up and dropped you off here.
Rude.
Alright. Yeah. Good fun. I'm gonna wake him up. Alright. I'll look at you as like, does he do that often? Like to bite things to
I've never
test
met
them
him
out?
before.
No.
In my-
From the opposite shore, you would hear,
Oh no.
Oh god, no, I'm going in after him because I'm not letting him.
I'll follow.
The way that we want to go? Or
yeah,
the other way?
Can you indicate which
We are
path you're
here.
taking?
Oh.
So you've gone that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you said the opposite shore though? Do you mean the one that we want to go to, or
Yeah, the one that
okay.
you're due west of you. So if you travel right past the depth markers, you wouldn't need to dive. It would come up to about your ankles. You're diving
So you
and
dive-
you like aim off or just face plant.
Face plant.
And I'll walk after.
Well, if I see it's not that deep, I'm not letting him go.
Yeah.
by
I'll like
himself.
try to propel myself with my tail and not going anywhere.
I'm
Not
gonna
with those
start
bad
to pick
manners.
you up again, but then see him and I'd be like, oh, you're fine.
Then I'll just stand up and kind of follow along.
One would hope his instincts would kick in and he would be able to swim.
What is that?
Who is that? Is there any birds around?
Not yell, but you know.
Besides that one?
That one?
Yes.
Right now, one bird. immediately around.
Stop that!
I didn't bite friends.
Good. Don't.
Alright, continue across.
Okay.
Looking for the sound. I'm trying to find the sound.
I'll lean over.
I'm
and
staying within 5 feet of him.
Okay, whoever is so using that, one of you can roll perception at advantage to see where
Nice.
this
One of
thing
two.
is.
He's got it.
Natural 20, so that's a 27.
Okay, so if you
I don't know.
are on
Perception.
the bank, it would be south of your position about 25 feet.
Okay. I'll point in that particular direction
3 lefts don't make a right.
and then start heading that way.
Okay.
Nice.
He has learned to count. Astounding.
Oh my god.
Okay. At that position,
I don't think that counts as
at that
counts as
position,
count, should it?
could one of you put a large tree? Like large as in on a grid, 5x5 or 10x10. Sorry.
I was gonna make
5 by 5 is only a medium tree.
You see that?
Specifically a large
Trunk.
There you go.
Large tree.
There's a tree.
Okay. So from where you heard that sound, there is a large tree.
Have we seen much in the way of other trees around?
The island that you were on to start with, that middle island, and the bank of this landmass all have intermittent trees. They're not put on there because they're not big enough for you to either take cover behind or climb up.
Not worth writing.
Is there, well, that's good to know. Are they the same type of tree as this, by the looks of it?
Yes, it appears. Well, roll nature actually.
Yeah.
I've told you the answer, but
Yeah.
You might not know.
16.
it looks like this tree matches the topography of the area around.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe there's something in the tree. Maybe there's something in the tree.
You go up to the tree
Me too.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast Speak with Plants.
Go for it.
And then ask the tree what is making that noise.
The tree doesn't respond, but the grizzled face of an anise hag would say, I do! Roll for initiative.
Shit.
No bonuses.
Okay. Well, hi. That's you. What is your score?
Sorry, 7.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really great.
Aguilads.
11.
Jumping 11. Watcher.
13.
Hank.
5.
Damn it, fine. Echo.
15.
And Twig.
13.
There'd be a cheerleader underneath your head.
So it goes first.
Of course it does.
That's its initiative's higher than those numbers.
Oh,
so
where
good.
are we in relation to this
Well-
right now?
I believe I'm
We
like
said,
right
yeah.
in front of the tree.
Yeah, you
Okay.
said you went over and talked to it,
Uh-huh.
and then you said you also went over.
Yep.
What's your
10 to 15
T.
feet away, looking up at it.
Okay.
Well, like,
I
am
wouldn't
I in
have
the
left.
water at this point still, or what's up?
Were you going over towards it?
I would assume so. I'm following this weird blizzard that's starting to count.
I would
Okay.
say that you could all occupy a space either in the water or on land within 15 feet north or 10 feet west of it.
I prefer to get out of the water, and as I was doing so, and he's going up to cast a spell,
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
invitation
You
to
put a W though.
Either way, whether it's a W
De-moisture.
or an M,
I have Watcher, so can I change you?
that's fine. It translates to mother, so
Okay.
either way. Mother bear, actually.
So 15
Hank.
feet from it.
So
Is there
Okay.
another pencil?
In the water or?
she gonna try to bite
Oh, barely in the water.
Ag-
Inside, but
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
does a 12 hit.
A 12 does not hit.
She'd take a big old chomp and miss you.
Where is she at?
She occupies the space of the tree.
She
Oh.
is the tree space.
Yeah.
Oh.
So as you tried to talk to it, she would look a lot like an anise egg and not like a tree as she answers you and then tries to take a big old bite.
That's rude.
Quite. But hags aren't known for the manners and
Yeah,
shit.
that's true.
Is there anyone else that is an immediate target?
How? Well, I mean, it depends on her reach, but we have
Me?
we have
Here.
Twig within
So,
10 feet.
10 feet.
She will move 5 feet up, staying within the threatened range
Okay.
of Aguilads.
Oh, I should keep the tree there though.
Yeah.
The
Trying
tree doesn't move. There you go. There's that guy.
and would take a swing.
Is she big?
She is a large creature.
Okay.
So she is the tree's space.
Okay.
She's going to take a swing at Twig. It's not doing too hot.
The whole tree moved.
No, the tree's still there.
Okay, to clarify, the tree was like what she was disguising
Was
herself
her.
at.
So she is in a
Trees.
tree costume.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Was now it's an anise hag that's moving around.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. That is going to be.
Oh, cool.
You are the proud recipient of 15 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then she is going to try to give you a big ol' hug.
Oh no.
So friendly.
Get out.
Bite! Does a 26 hit.
Not
Does.
friend.
Okay.
Yes, bite.
Bad manners.
You are grappled.
Yay.
You don't take any
Oh, you-
damage this turn.
You're a little birdie. Fly away.
I can't fly.
I know.
Alright,
Quit mocking him.
I'm sorry. He mocks everybody else.
next up is Echo with a 15.
Wanted to say this for all my life.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage. I'm gonna go up and that was my bonus action. I'm gonna go up and swing at it.
Go for it.
Ooh! With a 27.
Are you attacking normal or reckless?
I'm attacking normally.
Okay, a 27 is going to hit.
Weird. And I know, I'm so surprised. And then I didn't... I'm gonna assume that I'm two-handed unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
So I need a d10. Oh, I'm so strong, you guys. For once in my life. 12 damage. No, I have a +1 longsword. Do I add that to the damage?
You
or
do.
just the attack? Oh my gosh, 13 damage. I'm so cool.
That's magical slashing damage.
That is magical slashing because it's a +1 longsword.
Okay. She
Right?
takes some damage.
I don't know how this works. Okay. And then, because I'm super cool, I get another swing, I think.
Alrighty.
I need to check. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. Nah. Ooh, that might not. That's a 17 to hit.
17 meets, so you do hit.
What? Okay. 15 points of damage. I know.
You get the impression that she has taken all of that damage.
Neat. I'm so strong. Okay, and then I will. I had to walk up to do that. By the way, I'm gonna move myself on the map. Then I will stand there menacingly.
Alright. Next up is Twig and Watcher with 13. Who wants to go first?
Me? Okay.
You're the one dealing with your situation right now.
All right.
What you're gonna do?
So, can I break grapple?
You may attempt an athletics check to break grapple.
I don't know myself yet. I do crit on a 19 or 20 and rolled a 19, but I know for later.
Okay.
All right. 13.
13 does not escape the grapple.
Okay. I'm like, I look over and I'm like, help! Can I attack?
You can attack while you're grappled.
Okay, even with the, does it have to be melee or can I attack with my bow?
Bow, unless you have, I believe it's sharpshooter, you'll have disadvantage since you're attacking within 5 feet of your target.
Okay. I will attempt it with disadvantage.
Yes.
So that would be a 17.
17 meets, so you will hit.
Okay. And the +1 is for damage too, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be 10.
She would grunt, and you feel a little bit of a shift, like she's going to try to give you a really big hug on her next available action. Watcher, it is your turn. This Annis Haig is giving your friend unwelcome and uncomfortable hug.
Sure. I'm gonna take my hands and just kind of rub them together and go, this would be ironic, and then witch bolt. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so this is because I was intending to do it at first level. Anywho, first level, light or dark? We'll do light for now. That's 2 lightning damage, and she is pushed 10 feet away from me with my thunderbolt strike. I imagine that Twig goes with her.
On highs or lows, Twig?
Works on large.
Highs.
You break free.
Nice. Nicely done.
And then I will take a couple steps forward so that I stay fairly close. With my hand raised and the lightning just coming out of the center of my palm.
You want to like move 10 feet forward?
Yeah, just towards her so that like
Okay.
if she decides to turn tail and run, I have a chance to.
Okay.
Oomph. That is all.
Okay. With an 11, it is Agalod's turn.
With my bonus action, I will wild shape into a earth elemental.
Ooh.
Pulling out the big guns.
I mean, you can stay that way for a while, so it's fine.
Exactly.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
And then with my action, I will make 2 slam attacks against the Annis Hag.
Go for it.
The first one is going to be a 16, which I don't think is going to hit.
That is not going to hit.
Bummer. And then the second one is going to be an 18 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Sweet. Then it is going to take 15 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Ow!
She doesn't look so hot.
Cool. Stay this way for like 13 hours.
Why?
Love high level characters.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast her.
Go for it.
First beam is a, hold on, 23
That's gonna hit.
for 1.
6.
No, I don't have that one. I didn't take it. I
Oh.
did something else.
Okay.
Second one is a natural 20.
Okay.
So
How much damage did the first one do?
1.
It was so cute.
Alright, nickel and dime.
That though is 17.
Ooh.
And the third. Damn, that was almost another 20. But that is plus 11, so 25.
Okay, that is gonna hit.
6.
Alrighty. She is
I went a
still
different way.
standing, but not looking so hot. Twig, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I am gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot at her.
Go for it.
That is a 12.
12 does not hit. What's up?
We're back around the round?
No, he hasn't
Oh.
won yet.
Gotcha.
He's at the lowest part.
Well, I thought he used his action to try to escape and then shot.
Oh,
I did.
sorry.
I
Never
did.
mind. I mistook who the 5 was with. Hank,
Take it
it's
back.
your turn. Sorry.
I was wondering, like,
Just kidding.
Just
I
kidding.
looked at the wrong number. Sorry.
No worries.
we'll point at it
Okay.
and cast Toll the Dead, so wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Okay. Does a 15 save?
No.
Alrighty.
You need a different set of dice.
It's just the one I grabbed from him.
23 necrotic damage.
The bell tolls, and her head would vibrate, and her eye would pop out
Nice.
as she drops dead.
Nice.
Fascinating. I'm gonna walk up and is the eyeball on the ground?
It is on the ground.
I'm gonna pull a vial out and try and like
Well done, everybody.
Okay.
Bring both Earth Elemental arms up and just start smashing the corpse.
Is that really necessary?
So,
Bad manners.
you have an obsidian Haggai.
Nice. Obsidian Haggai.
There's no need to make a mess.
it's not appears to be natural.
What can you do with that?
Get the impression that that is not an item you'd normally find. It might be helpful for your overall class.
Useful later.
Good find.
Would you like
Okay.
a pouch to put it in?
I can handle it, thank you.
It's pretty big. Well done.
Breast pocket sort of situation, like
Does being an earth elemental change your passive perception, or do you keep the same?
your mental stats.
Its passive perception is 10, but
That's under
wild shape,
senses.
you keep your proficiencies in.
okay, I am proficient in perception skill, so it would just be a 14. I don't
I
know.
think it's
Okay.
17 still.
Okay. I don't know how moon druids work. This is the first time I've played one, so I don't know.
Wild shape, your body changes, but your brain doesn't. Unlike polymorph.
Yes.
Okay.
Where you are
That's the
creature.
difference.
Okay.
Hank and Twig. You have a high enough passive perception that further south and east of your position, about 15 feet, you would briefly see what looks like a deer skull and a pair of antlers retreat into the mist heading south.
Okay.
There's something running away.
That way.
I'm gonna
I'll take
earth
after it.
glide after it.
Okay, how fast do you move?
I don't know.
So fast.
Burrow through non-magical unworked earth and stone.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like 30
30
feet.
I'm 40 feet. I'm faster.
I'm just into the,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah. I don't know where you are, but
the ground next to you is just churning.
I'm gonna run the way you pointed.
I'm gonna follow.
why are we doing this?
You want to draw a compass rose on there, maybe? And
I can do that.
A little bit
I'm so good.
north.
Oh, I want to do one now.
An action.
I can do over here. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
So, who all's pursuing south? Is anyone staying north where the hag was?
Look and see if there's. I'll stay for a second. Is there anything else around? Did she have anything?
So you can roll perception to look around or investigation to check her.
I'll check her investigation. And then I'll follow, but 5.
She is bloody bits.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Womped by an earth
Well, that's
elemental.
right.
Thing
So
smashed her.
I'm glad I grabbed what I did when I did.
Yeah.
I will. I'll hang back a little bit. I'm not going to be going at full speed, unlike them.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and pay attention to where I'm stepping, so that I don't like get sucked into like quicksand or something.
I think that I lose my rage as I'm running, but
Bog
in
trap.
the little bit there, I was like, "Let's go!"
Unless you're like
right.
branch. Huh!
So by the time that the party moves collectively about 50 feet to the south, that should put you next to the peninsula that sticks out.
Whoa. Okay.
If not, that's where you would get to.
Okay. You just want us over here.
Yeah.
All right. There's Earth Elemental. Can I just say party?
Yep.
Okay. Plus Earth Elemental.
Alright. You would arrive on 2 humanoid individuals with a distinct difference. They both would be wearing a deer skull with the antlers out. Both of them have bows, and there'd be a cloaked individual standing behind them.
Are we watching us?
I too seek to wake Olidamera and be freed from this hellscape.
Can I earth
Who's
glide
speaking? The guy behind him?
under and behind the guy?
Yeah.
Who do you speak for?
Good insight, Gith. My master speaks through me.
We do not have the pleasure of knowing him.
Not at the moment. My scout indicates that one of you found this item that might assist the waking of Olidamera. I'd like to work together if possible.
Slowly start rising up behind him.
Oh my.
Seems unaware
Be nice.
or uninterested
Be nice.
in you.
What item are you speaking of?
My scout said that you found and defeated one of these hags.
Oh yeah, she was
One
easy.
of. There's more?
Of course.
How many more?
Well, it is a bog.
Hard to say.
True.
I know of at least one other that was like her, and she stalks this area. However, if you found what
No
you were
smashing.
looking for, I don't imagine that a sister would have the same item.
A sister, huh?
So we have disrupted a coven.
Oh no.
Potentially.
Usually covens are threes.
They're
Usually.
usually close together, but these ones hunt oddly.
No smashing.
Wish to squash me and let me see if there is an afterlife beyond this. Be deeply grateful.
How long have you been here?
Time is odd here. I have nothing to base the passage of time on.
How long has your suffering been?
I would venture to say that I've suffered longer than I should be alive.
Well then.
Interesting.
Seem to match the description that we received from the
Of the
eccentric
prankster?
individual. What is your intent once you leave?
What is your quest?
This dream's time doesn't accelerate as it would if I were awake. Perhaps I have a body to return to. If not, surely I'll return to the material plane and hopefully pass on.
Does he look crazily old?
He looks to be about 30 and humanoid.
So old.
Like, he definitely doesn't look ancient.
Okay.
But
But he
he's
feels
described-
ancient.
Yeah, he's described
Right.
an unending passage of time that has had, he doesn't have a meaningful way to gauge it.
Okay.
Should have bought a time-telling rock!
Is it just the three of you?
There are more spread out and hunting,
Working
but
with
never successful, so not against me, I would say.
What are they hunting for?
Anything that might wake Ola Demera.
What have you found so far?
We know of a powerful artifact, one that we have tried and failed to acquire.
What's that?
It is gripped in the palm of Syrinx.
Okay.
He sits atop an obsidian monolith, peering lidlessly below, asking his questions, and only the worthy receive the prize.
Ooh, riddles.
None who have joined my company have been wise enough, witty enough, or knowledgeable enough to even answer a single question that the great Syrinx has posed.
What happens if they answer incorrectly?
Death. Sometimes Syrinx is merciful, but if the asker becomes agitated or would dare indicate that the great Syrinx would stoop so low as cheating, they are cast off of the monolith, and gravity does the rest.
Neat.
Losers.
Where'd you say this was?
I
This
believe
sounds like fun.
I believe that it is east of here.
Like due east, northeast.
Due east, generally speaking, but one would imagine that the monolith would be perhaps the most noticeable thing in this hellscape.
But we can't see it from here because we're blinded.
Yeah.
Okay. Oogie.
So you're part of a tribe.
That's a word I've heard for it.
Do you have a name?
I
Totally do.
Am.
It's a good name too.
Tolfin. My scouts have descended far beyond remembering any semblance of who or what they were.
I did earlier. I don't know the information.
Your people, though. Do your people have a name?
We did once. I imagine that has slipped away, perhaps held by my master in my time of most need.
And his name?
I'm not permitted to know. He's just the master. Perhaps I knew once.
Is it Uncle Ollie?
No, that's the dreamer, I believe.
That's what I think.
So what brought you to ask him about his master?
He said on behalf of. I asked who
early
he spoke
on.
on behalf of.
Alright.
Is your master out the town?
No.
Is he at the Searings?
No, he's near here.
Is he fishing?
No, south and west you'll find a hole that we thought would hold more.
South and west, this way. This thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you care to speak with him?
Well, what is he doing down there? In a hole?
Still standing there like this.
Trying to find more of these items. It taxes him to direct us.
Well, we have this thing that can like dig underground for a little bit. Maybe he can find some items.
The arms actually come down.
Yeah, that guy.
Like, turn for the first time. Ah, yes, perhaps. Though I don't know if anything goes below.
Do you know?
Then I'll go below.
Interesting.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows of the Chewingas. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah, Chewinga.
Yeah.
I've heard from some of the village folk that they dwell in the great trees far beyond anywhere that I've traveled. The mist is dangerous. Sometimes it takes you.
Do those who are taken by the mist return?
None that I've sent.
Well, that's a bummer.
My master doesn't see through them. It is likely that they perished.
Well, thank you. That's been very helpful.
Yeah. Well, where do we want to go?
Well, we could go try to help dig, or we can go answer some questions. I guess.
Well, we already have
We also could
Digger
go to
with
the
us.
village
Or we could go to the village.
and talk to the dummies.
We could go drop off the earth bender over here in the mine, and then we go to the village and we can come back and get him and go back to the pyramid where the Sphinx is.
Or whatever.
Series.
Syrinx, yes.
Can Echo roll a nature?
I would love to. Am I good at this? Where's my nature? There it is. Cool, I'm really good at this. 6!
You as a player you know that it's a Sphinx. You as a character don't know that it's
I
a
just probably
Sphinx.
said it wrong in character. How's that?
I believe we should find out more before speaking to an all-knowing being.
That's probably
That's
smart.
the-
Which
Actually
one's
kills you.
that?
The one that sits atop a ominous obsidian monolith.
I suppose.
Find out more. That way.
What way do you
All
point?
right, to the town.
All right, where would you like to?
Are we gonna go straight to the town, or are we gonna swing by the mine thing?
So he said his master is in the mine looking for things? Is that what he said?
He said that his master
So
is
angry.
backed by a hole that they hoped would have more.
I like to consider the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The hole.
the hole.
I don't know. Let's stop by the hole.
Sure.
To the hole.
Dig in the hole.
Taking the hole.
As you proceed along, the three of them would remain there.
Right.
As
That was a good
you
black noise.
proceed, you would notice that the mist closes in almost oppressively closer.
Ooh, I'm impressively.
Your line of sight is reduced down to 10 feet.
Whoa.
around.
Jeez.
What about tremor sense?
You can feel your party moving around with you. As you approach, you can tell, I imagine, that there's a difference in elevation immediately in front of you. If you proceed at the same, like, relative depth, you'll burst out like the Kool-Aid Man. Do you want to continue going down, or do you want to burst out of, like, the wall?
I'll raise up in front of him and kind of...
Okay.
Don't go any farther, kind of a thing.
Oh, letting us know to not fall in the hole?
Yes.
Okay. So you would know that the hole starts at 5 feet and gets down as far as 25 feet.
Okay.
Be nice.
So you can see, all of you can easily see the hole
Okay.
in its entirety, then 5 feet around it in every direction, and then the mist is almost like an impenetrable wall.
I'll kind of start, like, motioning to them and start heading down the actual path.
A ramp or something around
Is there a ramp or something like that?
Yeah, there's a naturally occurring ramp into the depression. It hasn't, like, been worked well, but it's a way in.
So we can kind of sort of get down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you enter,
I'll
you would
just keep
hear...
motioning them.
As you enter, you would hear... So my servant sent you this way.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Well, he told us about you, and we came this way.
We have Digga.
Welcome.
Your digger shall be most useful in fashioning you graves. Stepping from the mist and encircling the hole, you would see
Percents.
Firestorm.
Yeah, Firestorm dead.
yeah.
Go on.
Oh.
Don't quit on me, word.
It's okay, it happens.
You're my notes.
Yay, word. Yay, delish fish. Ah, I don't need scissors.
We have like the organic gummy bears at work now. They're so much better.
I know.
Swedish fish have nothing on these. Thank you.
Page. Yes. All right.
Look, we caught one.
Hey! That's probably about the size of the one he
Go
got.
back and show it off. This is as big as your crown egg.
Okay, I'm scared of this bad
No,
guy
you
though.
get a little
So,
figure.
In reference to the map, though, that's probably the size of the kingfish.
That's what I'm saying.
so due south
Due south.
5 feet on the lip of the depression,
Okay. Like here or here?
standing above.
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yep. So shoulder to shoulder, you'd see not one but 2 mind flares.
Oh shit.
Awesome.
Immediately to the west, about centered on it,
Oh no.
you can see one Orog looking down, his eyes completely blank. Immediately across from him, another would step forward. And then you would see on the corners of the depression, but above it, 4 of those antler-wearing individuals that would grab their bows and ready them.
Okay, cool.
Roll for initiative.
God.
Awesome.
Oh God. We're gonna die.
Against 6 13th level characters, this is a medium encounter.
2 mind flares?
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be great.
We're fine.
We're great.
We're
We're doing so Okay, I still have a lot of things left.
So, question about temporary hit points: do they transfer over to the new form? No. They're just on my form if I come out of the elemental.
I never thought about that. That's a good question.
Internet.
Ah, Brendin.
Yes.
DM's call.
She gave us 12 temporary hit points. Would those add to the Earth Elemental hit points, or would they be there after I got out of Earth Elemental form?
For the sake of simplicity, they go to your Earth Elemental.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Wasn't sure, don't know. Like I say, never played a Moon Druid before.
Yep.
Look, guys, Will doesn't know all the rules.
Also, how many kicks down if he reads them?
On just reading them for my own
Okay.
benefit.
Yeah.
For knowledge for later.
If you find out, let me know, please. Because that's an interesting question I never thought of. So.
Yeah. Get rid of these. Alright. Why?
Me?
Yeah.
11.
Okay. Agalots as the Earth Elemental.
As the Earth Elemental, 4.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Watcher.
Modified 0, DM.
Oh boy.
Ooh, actually, I'm sorry, that's actually a 1. No, 3. A 3. I rolled a 2. I have.
Minus.
Oh no, yeah, it's 2 minus 1, so it's 1.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Because I don't use my dexterity anymore, I use Earth Elementals, I'm sorry. Still learning how to play Moon Druid, guys.
Yep. Hank.
17.
Okay. That's a little more hopeful. There we go.
11!
Okay.
Goodies.
And Twig.
Modified 20.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Twig, you will be the top of the round. You have plenty of enemies
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your choice.
Okay. Bonus action, cast lightning arrow
Okay.
and fire at this mind flayer.
Okay.
And let's see. It would be 12. Dang.
It's just
I
not
know,
like you
man.
to-
I can't roll tonight.
12
hit.
does not hit.
Damn. Let's see.
But regardless, other effects happen.
Yeah, it says make attack normal. The target takes 4d8 lightning damage on a hit, or half as much on a miss.
So it takes half of 48, so you roll.
Yep.
Here's
Roll
2 more.
4d8.
Okay. Alright, so what is that? That's 22 and half as much on a miss? Or
Yeah.
So it'd be 11?
Right.
Okay.
So it takes 11 points of lightning damage if he
And-
missed.
And then each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw.
Well then.
What happens on a fail?
Half as much. It's 2d8.
Okay.
The other available target made a 13.
I'm doing the corners here.
Okay.
Does 13
Inside the
clear?
hole, I think.
I believe it does.
Or like
yes,
in here
it
somewhere.
does.
So what happens if they clear?
Half of 2d8. He's got to
Half
roll
of-
2d8.
Okay.
6.
So 3.
Or 3.
Okay.
Are we able to just put ourselves somewhere in the
In the hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
anywhere in that
Yeah,
area?
anywhere inside of the hole, none of you would have been able to stay outside of it.
Okay.
So is this like an actual mine, like sheer walls?
So it's not a mine. It only goes down to about 25 feet on the tail end. It looks like it's canted.
Okay, so like a
And-
swimming pool.
Yeah, it's like naturally occurring earth around the sides. You could
Good.
easily enough try to climb up and out.
Can we also go back the way we came? Like, because there was like the ramp, right?
You could use the ramp
Okay.
to go up. There is 2 archers and an Orog that would be inclined to dissuade you from doing that.
Great. Sounds good. Continue.
That brings up a tie between Hank and the first Mind Flayer. Hank, you may go first.
Aww.
Nice. Alright. I'm assuming I'm like. Which way does the ramp go?
So this says 5
Counterclockwise?
feet here, and
Yeah.
then this says 20 feet here, and he says it's like a.
Oh,
like
it's
swimming
just a
pool.
one way. I thought maybe it'd be a thing around. Alright. Good to know. that helps too. So
I'll shade it for
50
depth.
feet. Nice. That's not gonna work. I was hoping they were similar height.
There you go.
Let's see. Nope. That's something. Maybe I'll start on the mind flayers. There's one on each corner, archer?
Archers, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there's 4. But there are only 3.
It's about to be only 3.
So, starting on this archer,
The southwest one.
Okay.
I will put a wind wall, cast wind wall,
All right.
and I'll work it around the edge. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
So you went around the west and north edge.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way around a 1 foot thick, 15 foot high wall of wind. It'll at least block 2 archers for a minute. And
What functionally does Wall of Wind do?
Alright, first off, when it appears, well, I told you the shape. 1 continuous path along the ground lasts for the duration. Oh, damn. When it appears, each creature within its area, strength saving throw. 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a fail, half on save.
How many people are caught in that?
2 archers and an O-Rog.
Okay.
It doesn't go all the way over here.
It almost.
Okay.
It's 5 feet from it. Unfortunately.
So
really
big
just the
enough.
ones on the west wall.
Yeah.
the O-Rod's got a 22.
Nice.
The Scout has an 11, and his friend got a 16.
The 2 scouts failed.
Okay.
I mean, they did 3d8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bludgeoning. 15, 18 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Or half as much.
Or half, yeah.
So half for the O-Rock, right?
Yes.
And then it keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Small or smaller flying creatures or objects cannot pass through it. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss.
Nice.
Nice.
And gaseous creatures can't pass through it. Boulders hurled by giants or siege engines or similar projectiles are unaffected.
Okay.
It's a long spell.
Is there a
So-
strength save for a creature to move through that?
It doesn't actually say. It just says on when it appears.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You would figure there'd be something to move through it too.
Anyone immune to psychic?
No.
And then I will
Okay,
also
So,
cast. Oh wait, is there a concentration on that? I better look first. Shillelagh. Wind wall.
there's no concentration on Shillelagh. Should be a duration. Because it's a druid.
Yeah. Oh, because it's a cantrip. That's why. Because I have druid spells. I just don't have that. All right, and I'll cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
On my staff.
Yeah. Duration 1 minute. So is anyone immune to psychic?
Nope.
Alright. We're all well within the range of this effect.
But sure, we're all in a box.
Please make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
And I get to use my intelligence, not the earth elements, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last 3 stats are yours, the top 5 first 3 are theirs. Oh no.
Alright. Anyone who didn't clear 15. Alright.
That half of the table.
I just got a 15.
So if you cleared, nothing happens. For those of you that didn't, some fun stuff happens.
Oh, cool.
Fun stuff. All right.
Let's call it fun.
Time for the mind flayers, guys.
Oh, sounds better.
Yeah. Not nearly as bad as it could have been.
Oh, good. Wait, for the mind flayers or for us?
For you all.
Okay, good.
That is going to be 14 points of psychic damage.
Yay, temporary hit points.
And those of you that failed are stunned for 1 minute.
Whoa.
You can
Minute?
you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each round.
Oh.
It's an intelligence saving throw to end the effect.
So we all take 14 and then they're stunned?
No.
Or we don't take any
You don't
and
take
they take
anything.
14 and are stunned?
It's save or. So
Save
or.
you saved, you're not stunned, you take no damage. You failed, you take the damage, are stunned. On your
Great.
turn, you can try to repeat the intelligence saving throw to end the stun condition.
The end of your
The end of your turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Fun. Oh. Do I lose concentration automatically?
Once you're
Stunned?
stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incapacitated.
Well, that's useless.
Same for me. Lightning arrow.
Well, I think it doesn't that one go away after you hit something?
I think it's 1 minute.
Oh.
Oh.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's concentration from
I was saying I wasn't concentrating on anything.
It doesn't matter anyway.
I'm glad I didn't cast the other spell.
That's going to bring up Wahai and Echo with an 11.
I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat so that I can move really fast. So that is one of my spell slots. And then I am going to... So, my eyes are going to glimmer
Okay.
and become, like, white. And then 2 incorporeal wings will sprout from my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly 60 feet because I can dash with Expeditious Retreat. Just
Alright.
straight up.
Up you go
Bye.
through the mist. At 60 feet, you can see something.
Hey!
Whoa!
Way over
Oh.
to the east, you can see a towering obsidian monolith. And then, besides that, way to the north and east, you can see what looks like a mangrove tree rising up out of the mist.
North.
Other than that,
Mangrove tree.
We don't know where it is, but...
yeah, other than that, you can see that the entirety of this area is blanketed in mist, and but for those two
High
structures,
plants.
mist encompasses everything, and you can see another layer of mist coming in between these two pockets.
Everywhere. Okay.
Do you end your turn flying, or do you...
I have a flying speed,
Okay,
so yes.
that's like, up I go, and fall to your clumsy death.
This is my ASMR ability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just hoped that mechanically it would let you actually fly. Go for it.
Yeah.
10! Again!
That does not clear the dice tray.
Bad dice! I'm still stuck.
Alright.
Nice.
Fuck that.
The
Oh.
scouts are going to fire.
Pew pew pew!
They're going to target the big guy that didn't get knocked down.
That'd be me.
So the highest that they got was a 7.
Those are all gonna just like clink, 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 clink off the rocks.
Yeah. These guys are a credit to their team. Alright. The Orogs are going to take the dodge action, waiting for further commands. That brings up Angelos with a 1. Did I miss? Did I skip someone?
Not yet.
Nope.
All right. So I want to earth glide into the wall underneath of the mind flares,
Okay.
and then just dash up and come bursting out of the ground underneath of them.
Okay. I'm going to have them make
just kind of like...
dexterity saving throws to see if they...
Go flying.
Yeah, well, they're gonna go flying. It's gonna be like
Whether
Where they land.
they both whiff with a 5 and a 6.
Nice.
So, do you want to knock them away, or do you want to knock them into the pit?
Into the pit. Definitely into the pit.
Highs or lows?
We're gonna go with highs.
Highs it is. They are going to fall in an arc enough to prompt, let's say, 20 feet of falling.
Yeah.
They both take some bludgeoning damage.
Nice. No, I don't know if that used all of my movement to like glide into the wall and go up, because I'm not sure how high it is up. But if I have any movement left, I want to then jump off the wall like people elbow style onto one of them.
How many do you get for your multi-attack?
I get 2.
I would say you can target both of them.
Nice. Wow. Just like jumping off the wall, just kind of dropping with both elbows.
Put them randomly in there.
Are they prone?
Sure, because they lift their dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
Well, then
makes
it's
sense.
at advantage, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Alright, come crashing down on top of one is a 21.
That's gonna hit.
And then come crashing down on the other one is going to be a 20.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. So the first guy, he's going to take 10 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And the second guy is going to take 14 points of magical bludgeoning damage. As an earth elemental rockets up, they go falling, jumps off people. You know what? This is for my friend who's not with us right now, but rock and roll!
Yeah.
Make like rock.
Make like rock.
That,
Justin, that was for you.
observing all that's happened
Alright, yes.
and realizing that your illithid friends have shown up here, it is now Watcher's turn with a 0 initiative score.
Yes.
Do what?
Yes. I see. This looks like a place to have a party, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start walking up the slope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn around and get like a good view. So there's 2 archers on the corners and an Orog on that side.
Yep.
But like, and just call lightning behind the Orog and one of the archers in an attempt to use the Thunderbolt Strike to throw them into the pit with the Illithid. It's a roll.
So what I gotta do?
That's a dexterity saving throw for them to take half of a... let's get a little creative and do a 5th level call lightning.
So what's the DC to save?
17!
No, none of them.
3d10, so that's 5d10 lightning damage.
Jeez.
Doing some D10.
If you have a yellow one.
I have a orange one.
No.
Lightning.
Lightning.
I have metal.
No, I can reroll one of these.
Okay.
That averages. That's how that works out.
Are they? And they're going in the pit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that's 32 lightning damage. So the one on the right. So
This one, right?
well, it hits a point within range, and then 5 feet within 5 feet of that. So I'm shooting here.
Oh, you're over here. Sorry.
And throwing them
misunderstood.
because the other side is sloped, and the slope isn't going to do as much as them being thrown 10 feet into the
True.
air and down
Okay,
into
so
the pit. And they might, land on the earth elemental. You never know.
Congratulations. This is what we call violence management.
Okay.
Yes.
Your lightning bolt slams down.
Mm-hmm.
2 scouts.
Well, it's one scout and the Orog on the non-sloped side. Is what
Okay,
I'm
so
able to
only
get.
one scout was able to get
Because it hits a point and then 5 feet
feet.
from that in every
Okay.
direction. So it's a 9
Okay.
9 block. It's a
Okay.
3x3. that it affects.
So did you want to hit the northwest one or the southwest
Yeah, the northwest
one? Okay.
and the
Orog.
Yes.
Okay.
And the western Orog.
So a scout was at full health.
Is no longer there.
Hit by 32 points of lightning
I did to it?
and turns into one of those comical, like, ash piles.
Oh!
Awesome.
The Orog manages to stay alive to be hit by the lightning.
Oh,
But
good.
because it's a drop of 25
Oh, good.
feet on that side,
Okay.
he lands straight on his head, and it goes like a melon.
Oh!
Okay.
Nice.
So both of those targets are dead.
Hit by
You
lightning.
should
I
not
like it.
have done that. And then I'm gonna keep walking up the hill towards the other two and back. You're next.
That grim promise, we cut to break.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Oh, you didn't get up there though. You're just that direction.
Oh boy.
All right, you guys. Before we go on break, are we doing the roll or are we coming back?
Yeah, are we?
We're on break now. Oh, you're not. Okay.
Hey, we're back!
Sorry, we have a surprise.
Yeah, we have a giveaway!
Yeah.
Yes, we have a giveaway.
Let me just make sure that there's no new names on here because I
Okay.
don't want to leave anybody out.
Good.
Let me try to find it.
We can do it when we come back too.
When we come back from break,
Yeah,
we're gonna do the drawing.
I
for
want
the
to make
free
sure
prize.
that this is your last chance to like our page
Yep.
and get on there.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
All right. We'll see you in like 10 minutes or so. Bye.
WW.
go. I pushed the magic button.
Hey!
Ziona.
I'm sorry.
Ziona? Predator?
Ziona won. She will get her
Awesome
choice.
name, first of all.
Sorry, it is an awesome name. But she will get her choice of dice bag, free dice bag.
Hey! Why? That doesn't
The
have to
cringe.
do it more.
Congratulations, Ziona. I'm gonna make an announcement.
Fiona.
Oh, you got it on the Facebook you tagged her?
I did.
You guys are so good.
Woo, we got this. Tell your friends. We like giving out free stuff. Like the
love
page.
giving out free
Subscribe to
stuff.
YouTube.
Next giveaway is 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel, so make sure you tell your friends, your families, your coworkers, your nephews, your nieces, your aunts, your uncles, and
Nibblings.
the Jehovah's Witnesses that knock on your door.
Alright.
No, they can't like Facebook things.
I think you're thinking of the Amish.
Oh, you're probably right. I don't know my other religions.
Hold on.
Only the D&D times.
There goes our viewership among the.
I
Oh, trying to get down. Ooh,
So sorry. I know.
ominous.
I'm so scared right now.
Dark and ominous.
Okay.
So,
Back to the battle.
at the end
There we go.
of the first round of this
Holy
combat,
cow.
Honk!
Okay,
Lots of
I'm
hat.
ready.
Taken down two things and knocked the other half into the pit, so you know.
There's still 3 archers on the outside.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm just saying. It's fine.
Alright, let's do this.
alright.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
I'm filling out the dead. It's top of the round, which means that Twig can attempt his intelligence saving throw. Or there, and I want to assume Twig's
Yeah, don't
gender.
assume gender.
God.
It's a bird. It's kind of difficult to assume a gender, so.
Takes some effort.
12.
Oh.
Does not clear.
It's a 15.
It is a 15 Q.
Does it get more every time?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Oh, does it get less every time?
Okay, so
It's not an option.
Twig's gone. It is now Hank's chance to make the intelligence saving throw.
Yay! I'm out.
18.
Okay.
Congratulations,
No,
then
no
your
longer
turn.
Good.
no longer stunned.
Oh, 18.
Just kidding.
I have a -1, but have the cloak protection.
Oh. We have no other useful items. Let's probably look at what's in there.
Nothing useful for this situation.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it there then. I won't look at it yet.
Not yet.
What does this
So-
bash do? Unstun?
Right.
Except for your stunning.
Two mind players were knocked in.
Yes.
So one is going to use half of its movement to stand up,
Right. And there's an earth elemental in its face.
and indignantly he would say, "You dare!"
And as an earth elemental, I'm going to. like that.
Right.
It's like calamari. It's just like 2 rocks pressing on a piece of like rubber.
Yeah.
Like calamari until you said that.
I know, right?
Some ink running down the front of it.
You made me ink.
It is going to try to tentacle you.
Tentacle.
Ew.
Tentacles.
Tentacles. Yeah. That's not what it was, but that's close enough.
22 does hit.
Alrighty.
Good old testicles.
Testicles, yeah.
Join us
One, two,
at Farmstrong
3.
for these fun inside jokes.
Do you have any immunities or resistances to psychic damage?
I have no resistances to psychic damage.
Okay.
Or
Are you
immunity.
immune to the grappled condition?
Exhausted, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, or unconscious.
What size of creature are you?
I am a large.
Ah, so it can only do the damage to you because it can't grapple you because you're too big.
He's gonna hug your leg.
However, you are the proud recipient of 16 points of psychic damage.
Okay. So, 4 off of my actual health.
And
Yay,
that
10
is
HP.
My actual health. You mean?
all that one
Your
can do.
health. Okay.
The other one is going to use half its movement to stand up, look at you indignantly, and try to tentacle you.
Okay.
You did piss them off.
I hope so.
Knock them down to the
That
fray
is
of
going to be a
battle.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit for sure.
We've already determined that they can't do the other stuff, so it is just 19 points of psychic damage.
Wow, getting a little bit tougher over here.
Right. The living Orog would turn its head and look at Watcher.
Down in the hole. Oh no, because you came up.
And it is going to try to give you a smack.
Oh, neat.
A hearty and enthusiastic smack of friendship and delightfulness.
I'm sure that's what it is.
What did 22 hit?
Big heart.
I don't know if you've got any magic-y type stuff that can make that not hit.
No, I don't think so.
Are you actually thinking about it right now?
Well, no, that would make it match. That's why I was making.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
That's why I was doing my calculations and trying to remember other effects
I
and
thought you were
stuff.
being sarcastic, but I felt like you weren't. That's why I was confused.
So that does the damage.
Okay. It's
do the damage, Kronk.
going to bonk you for 9 points of slashing
We're having
damage.
too much fun for a horror episode.
Okay.
And it will swing again.
So before that,
Okay.
when it hit me the first time,
Yep.
I'm going to use my Thunderous Wrath, I believe it's called.
Okay.
It's going to make a dexterity saving throw
Uh-oh.
as my reaction. Wrath of the Storm.
That's going to be a modified 20 on the dexterity
Neat.
save.
So it's going to take half of 2d8 lightning damage and get pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Roll up that damage.
Come back over here. 9, so 4 or 5, depending on how you round.
Rounding up will be 5. So,
Did it walk up to him to do this?
yeah, I would have to.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I did it right.
Yo-yo's
Walk
back,
over,
and
yo-yo's back, comes back. Okay.
we'll have to use its bonus action to be aggressive. But
Be
it comes on over.
Uh-huh.
Be
Tries to finish his attempt to give you a snack. With a natural 20.
Not looking
Take
forward
that.
to this.
Right, so I'm gonna roll 2.
I appear to have angered him.
I cannot rage.
That's not particularly good, like, at all. Which is great for you. You take 10 points
Okay.
of slashing damage.
And I lose concentration, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh, the call lightning.
Yeah.
That is the end of the Orog's turn. It is a tie between Echo and Wahai. So who would like to go first?
I just try to roll to get out of my.
Yep.
Let's hear something cool. Okay. I'm getting closer at a 13 that time.
Okay.
13
that does
total?
not clear
Yeah, I don't
it.
have a +0.
Can I see down below me with the fog, or do I have to descend a bit?
Having gone up, you can't see through the fog.
Okay, so I would like to fly down until I can see.
It's from 60, go down 35 feet.
Okay. So I will do that. So I'm still, what? I don't know how far above the ground I
I think you're
am.
about 45
25.
feet off the ground.
Okay.
And
I-
in a hole.
And 20 feet in a hole.
I want to try to sacred flame the Orog that's like on the ground at the top.
Okay, what's the range on that?
It's 60 feet.
Okay, you will be able to. It needs to make a what? Saving throw?
Dexterity.
That's gonna be a 4.
Yay! So hold on. It's 3d8, but I have a bunch of stuff I have to add to it in a minute. 19 plus 5 is 24, plus 13 37 points of radiant damage.
It does not look good. Not at all. Still alive, but he does not look good.
And I'm just gonna hover kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
I do lots of radiant damage.
Once outside. So one scout is going to fire at the flying thing. One scout is going to fire at the earth elemental thing. And one scout is going to try to shoot at the Zap Zap guy.
Zap zap.
That's me.
Yes.
Does an 8 hit the flying person?
No.
Does a 17 hit the earth elemental?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be 6 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then, with another natural 20, this scout is going to try to stab you at range.
Not try, but very successfully.
For 7 points of non-natural piercing damage.
I would like you to stop.
That will drain up Agalod's.
Really? Everybody else is gone?
Your party's got a 20, a 17, 2 11s, you've got a 1, and then Watcher ends the round at a 0.
Okay. Then I'm going to do. I've got a squid on each of my legs,
Yep.
so I'm going to do the icky icky get it off dance and smack smack. Like
It's like leeches in the swamp.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you do with them. The one on the right leg, that's a 20 to hit him.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. He's gonna take 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage. And then the one on the left leg, 21.
Ooh.
He's going to take 14 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Right on.
I am not grappled, right?
You are not grappled.
Okay, so then I'm just going to meld down into the ground.
See them go.
Just kind of like smack, smack. like get him off of me!
It is not left. It's, we cannot hit it. Sorry, that's the wrong voice for
No, no worries. That works. I like
You're
it.
fine.
it had gone
I
for
liked it.
Zoidberg, but just a moment.
That's great.
Okay, I'll take a picture once I finally figure out how to get the pinky going. Because it keeps sticking
The
out.
other one.
You're up, right? Asia?
I think so. Well, he hasn't said it yet.
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss you?
No. We're waiting on him.
I think there's other things that happened before me. But
Oh.
I'm trying to make sure that the damage that I'm tracking is accurate.
On the monsters, sorry.
Yeah, so that none of you are getting treated. Cool. Both of the mind flayers look bloodied.
Hey!
They look
Good.
about equally bloodied, actually.
It's a good thing that I've been going back and forth then.
Yeah.
Watcher, you are up to close out the round.
You're terrible initiative.
yeah, and I'm just curious as to whether or not I think that these things are worth wasting a slot on, or if they'll just kind of fall over eventually. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down to one space.
Don't you have an overrock in your face?
Oh yeah, he's still there.
Yeah,
isn't
you
he?
moved up.
I did try to fry him.
Where am I? I cannot tell.
W.
Okay, so I'm going to take a step forward, and I'm going to face the Orog with the one of the scouts behind it and just lightning bolt.
Climb for us out. Do I need to make a save or is that?
Dexterity saving throw.
For both of them. It's a 100-foot line, so if there's anything off the map, they need to dexterity.
I think this is the edge of the fist.
Okay, what's the threshold?
17.
Neither of them make it.
Well, that's nice because that's
Both of
4
them
sixes. 5, 6, 35 lightning damage.
So you go zap zap. The hole would just punch through the Orog. And would keep going and hit the full health scout and just pop him into an ash pile.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just. Oh, I almost forgot about you. And then start reaching towards the last scout that's on my side.
If it was, working for a better boss, it would know how to be afraid.
Action. I think that. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Okay, both the Orogs are dead, 2 scouts are dead.
Yes.
That's what I have on the map.
Alrighty. Top round, we have Twig.
All right.
You can
So-
act.
Can I? Am I free yet, or do I have to roll again?
Oh, I thought you made your save.
No, it's only
No.
the hand that's got
Oh.
save.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Whole minute.
Yay!
Just me.
Sounds like
Not for long.
shake it up. Let's see. So.
That
That was the end of your turn.
Oh, that's it. I can do anything.
That's the end of your turn. I know.
Yeah.
But next time you can act.
Oh, well, that's
Well, at
wonderful.
least
Yeah.
an illithid to chop up.
Hank,
Hank.
you go first with a 17.
All right. Let's do that. I will step up to the closest mind flayers at number 1. It looks like.
Sure.
Okay.
That one.
And I've already got Shillelagh active, so I'll smack him with my staff.
Go for it.
Attempt. Oh, it was almost a natural 20.
Like went bloop.
Yeah, 24.
Alright, that's gonna hit.
Alright, then I will Divine Strike him as well. So it's Force and Divine. Well, actually, Force and. I'll do Lightning. They seem to like it. Oh. 6 Force and 5 Lightning damage.
Alrighty. Still alive.
And
Not looking good.
Then. Someone got smacked a couple times, didn't they?
Yes. I have some Orug slashes across my chain or scale mail.
Alright.
1, 2. There she is.
Then I will do a healing word
Oh, thanks.
on you. It's at least a little something.
That was Hank's. Not
Thanks.
Thanks, Hanks.
Is that it?
Thanks,
Yeah.
Thanksy.
Okay. Who's up?
Full. So 9.
Okay.
Okay, it is the Mind Flayer's retort.
Oh no.
You attack at range, correct?
No, I came up and smacked him
He
with
did,
my
he walked
staff.
up to you.
It is gonna retort.
Alright.
You also have
9 hit you.
No.
Alrighty. His buddy is gonna try to tentacle you.
Alright.
He does have to move a little bit the tentacle,
Okay.
but I'm in range. If that
Whole
helps
5
you at
feet.
all. Is your tentacle 10 feet?
Huh?
Is your tentacle 10 feet?
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So you have to step up to get Hank.
Okay.
But I am within 5 feet if you want to do that instead. I was just saying.
Oh, the stun.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to hit a stunned person who's about
Well,
to
there's a-
become
We do it all the
very
time.
dangerous.
Incapacitated.
There's a
It could
thread.
but there is an immediate
Okay.
To their existence as opposed to.
I'll move it up.
Something that
I'm a
doesn't seem to be
snack.
able to come out of it.
Yeah, Hank
Yeah.
was a
Fuck
22
two.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never do this thing.
Is he tentacling?
He is.
Alright.
So,
Damn it.
psychic.
Oh. Damn, really?
That is going to be 18 points of psychic damage, and you are grappled.
Grappled. Alright.
Well, hi and Echo. Echo, do you want to try to make your save?
Oh!
I watched that happen. There was 3 numbers before that would have been fine, but
Okay, well, hi, you're up.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna fly like laterally 15 feet, so I'm still off the ground.
Okay.
Whatever. And the archer, like on the far side over here, not the one Watcher Scott. It's gonna be Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
That is going to be a 19.
Oh, that meets. Damn it. Okay. I don't think I can see anybody down in the hole from where I'm at to heal them, so. I can see Watcher though.
He's on like the top level.
Okay, so I'm gonna point at Watcher and use one of my D6s of healing. That's a thing I can do. 6
neat.
points of healing. You feel 6 points better.
I am almost completely better.
There you go.
I mean, you love your better.
I have 14 of
They're
those.
being more useful than I am,
so
so.
I will keep track of them. But that is my action and bonus action.
Okay.
That is the third of my minute of fleet.
The last two scouts are going to shoot. They can't see Mr. Invisible anymore. He disappeared. One's getting uncomfortable with the salesman that's walking up to him.
I'm within 5 feet of it right now.
Yeah, so it's got bad options all around. It's gonna try to shoot close at disadvantage. That's gonna be a 10.
Nope.
Sorry.
It would regret its life decisions if it could. One is going to shoot at the flying thing for 19.
That hits.
That is going to be 7 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Hey, yay for 10 hit points.
That brings up
Shrug it off.
odds.
Superman out of the ground at the number 2
Which arm is it?
mind flare.
Okay.
That'll definitely hit. That's a 24 to hit.
Yep. Womp womp time.
Uppercut for 11 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And then after popping out of the ground and punching him uppercut style, I'm just gonna round windmill house the other arm and on top of his head.
Womp.
Try to pound him back into the ground. Hammer fist style. That's a 24 again.
That's gonna hit.
That'll be 15 points of magical bludgeoning damage on top of his dome. And I will stay.
Bonk him.
Yeah.
His head disgorges out. He'd crumple down dead.
And that releases you from the grapple.
Mind Flayer number 2 has met a clumsy end, getting pile drived
I
into
named
the
them
ground.
differently, but it's fine.
It's what
Just drive him into.
His elbow, pile drive.
right.
So, Mind Flayer number 1 is on my map as MF1, and I keep saying motherfucker in my head.
Well, it is a motherfucker.
It is, yeah, no. That is actually accurate.
Rude.
Oh, no. This one. Yeah, stop. Okay. So, you come up, boom, boom. Anything else?
I'll stay up out of the ground and kind of like leer over Mind Flayer number 2, just with the crumping
Whichever.
rocks.
The remaining one.
Gnashing rock.
Smashing
Alright,
rocks.
No, just like grinding rock noise.
And in Terran, I'm basically gonna, let him know that he's gonna be purple pulp in a second.
Bite? It does not understand that. Watcher, you're up.
Aha! I've decided to go for a flare of the dramatic. I'm gonna try and walk around the far corner of this guy, and then just that way.
Like a
I'm gonna shocking grasp, and then using the thunderbolt strike to try and throw him into the pit.
Yeah.
Sparta! That is.
Yes.
That's. Is he wearing metal armor?
Scouts wear leather.
Okay. That's what I figured, but I was gonna. It's worth asking. That's a 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
So it's going to go 10 feet wide. I'm assuming in the air. So, oh yeah, sure. That can go like. 12 lightning damage.
Ouch.
And it's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Gravity did most of the work.
Is it dead? It's dead. Just
Hit the earth elemental and then died.
sure.
Now what about you? And I'm saying this to the mind flayer.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move towards the far. I have 15 feet left, I think. I'm gonna start moving towards that other scout.
You want to go around the north or around the south?
Let's go around the south end.
You said how much left?
15.
Because it took me 3 spaces to
I
get
was
to the other side, I
clarifying.
think.
At this point, you're just like smiling, just like walking steadily straight towards
No,
him.
it doesn't really smile. It's just more like a. But what happened in my head though is after the dude went flying through the air, he hit the earth elemental on the way down and.
Okay. So top round
I took a step
is
back.
going to be Twig.
Yes.
You can do things now.
I can do things. Okay, Hunters mark the Mind Flayer,
Okay.
and I will attack.
Do you want to get up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so half your movement to get up,
That's
just so
fine.
that you don't attack from prone. And
Yes. Good.
Are you
Good
going
call.
up to him?
No, I'm going to
Okay.
attack him from right here.
He's a ranger.
Oh, you're a ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, you do
So that'd be
range.
21 to
That
hit.
is
That's a
gonna
very
hit.
good ranger.
Okay.
Plus a d6.
Yeah. So that's plus 4, so 9, 11. 11 points.
11 points.
And you get to go again.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you get to attack.
Yeah, I'm going to attack him again.
Go for it.
25 to
That
hit.
is going to
Same
hit.
thing.
So that would be 11, 16 points.
What are you attacking with?
My longbow.
Magical love.
Magical longbow.
Okay. Right through the brain.
Nice.
That would drop dead.
Cool. 1 or 2 left. Let's see if I can pop out of this before the end of the battle.
Okay.
No bite friends.
Good, good.
And almost my exact voice, or her exact voice.
Yeah.
Mimicry.
Yep. Good old mimicry.
That is going to be Hank.
What?
You
You're
have
up.
Attack.
I thought you were attacking
There's
me.
there's an archer
rolls.
skill.
Alright,
Archer.
And archer.
that and
Has he been
Archer,
hurt?
when both mind flayers are dead, stand stock still.
Oh, wait, which one
Oh
is it?
no.
The one up in the corner
This
right
corner
here.
here.
Oh, and that's that one I hit with wind wall, so I'm gonna toll the dead on.
Okay.
Stock still.
Wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
The auto fails.
If you don't,
that.
I will.
Go for it.
Alright.
I don't have a decision to make in this case. Oh, so many damages.
24.
You hit him already.
Yeah, and he
That's
got hit by
20.
wind wall earlier.
Yeah.
24 is one less than its health. So he would hear the bell and standing stock still, you just fall forward.
Into the pit!
Happening style and just like fall forward and collapse down at the bottom of the pit. Combat
That was my next
is over.
Alright.
I'm going to fly down to ground level
Okay.
before that ends because it only lasts a minute.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Let me say that right now.
There are 4 dead scouts, 2 dead Orogs, and 2 dead mind flayers.
Before I will bonus action wild shape out of Earth Elemental back into my lizard folk self and go over to one of the mind flayers and start chowing down.
Good fight.
The one that isn't being chewed on, I want to go down and start searching through their things to see if we can find anything that they might have found.
Okay.
I'd like to do the same with the Orogs.
Can I check the pockets of the archers?
Yes.
It's chewy.
I don't know what the effects of munching an aberration are, but we'll say that they're not terrible today.
It is a lizard man. Eat about
Okay, so
Blue turns slightly green.
3 people are trying investigation rolls.
Correct.
Sweet.
Can I,
Gum.
kind of, just...
Cocked.
10!
What were you searching?
The Orogs.
So you're searching
Keep
for
rolling
Orogs or
10s.
scouts?
I'm sort of scouts.
Okay. Do you have any ranged weapons that use arrows?
No.
That's important. You would find enough arrows to restock your extended arrows.
Can I tell him that? Or them that?
Yep.
There's some arrows here. Do you want them? Alright. I just
Walk
turned them.
over.
26!
Okay. As you're palming through, you would find a cylindrical object about a fist length, and it would have an ivory hilt. It looks like it's some sort of key.
Ivory key.
The one that I'm gnawing on, I guess this like the don't bite it check.
Okay.
Not really searching them for anything, but like things that I shouldn't chew on. So that's a 13.
It doesn't have any of the artifacts that you're looking for, so there's nothing to not chomp down.
Okay, then he's mostly
Didn't run into something like...
yeah, exactly.
Like, you would find that its brain chews a lot like a wad of gum.
Gross.
I'm gonna walk over and pull my arrow back out of it.
How many did you use?
Before he eats it.
Let's see, there's 2. Yeah, exactly. 2, yeah.
So you'd be able to retrieve 1 arrow.
Okay.
And then
You could
a bunch more
thematically-
from the...
Yeah, you could thematically say you pull the arrow that you killed the mind flayer with out.
Okay.
When he comes over, I'm gonna like this.
Like,
Okay, what did you get?
16.
16, you're searching the...
Orogs.
Okay.
Oh, I
Searching
can search
the...
And I mean anything that might be remotely useful.
Yeah.
Ugh.
bad manners.
Manners.
Not hungry.
Yeah.
I'll actually search the
I'll hear you.
itself.
I'll hear you,
Where-
sugar.
You were looking for the rods, what did you get?
16.
You would not find anything particularly useful on them.
Wait, maybe it'll be plus.
Wait. Where's it at?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Oh, good. 0.
I got a 0. I found dirt.
There is
on the
a
way.
pit that you've been in.
Man.
There's some dead mind flayers here
I've
too.
been here. Where'd that come from?
Alright.
Look around. See
Another street.
I found the key.
How do you know it's a key?
What do you think it goes to?
3 lefts don't make a right.
Oh, the mimicry is so weird.
I have no idea. We
Cool.
haven't been anywhere.
We should go somewhere.
3 lefts don't make a right.
It's funny you should say that. When I was aloft,
Uh-huh.
there's a incredibly large tree to the northeast.
Huh.
That might be where the tribe I'm looking for is. And I could also see the monolith. It's quite impressive.
I thought the tribe was to the left. The west.
3 lefts don't make a right.
Well, he simply said they live in trees further than he's traveled.
Oh.
And this is a very, very large tree. Mm-hmm. It extended above the mist, which, by the way, covers everything.
Just say trees and describe only a single tree.
It's the only one I could see over the mist. There may be others beneath it.
Like that tree and that tree and that tree, and I don't see anybody up there.
If I were a tribesperson, I'd go for the biggest tree.
Okay.
No thank you.
Harder to be hunted in the biggest tree.
Lightning is closer.
Well, from that aspect, yes, that would be worse.
Shall we just go to the village, or do you want to go to the tree?
3 lefts don't make a right.
I am aware.
So we found the key.
I believe so.
The village is closer. Let's go check that out first.
Figure out what it goes to.
We haven't been anywhere.
Oh.
That's not true. We're the fishermen. We watch the people.
I'm gonna put the key away.
To the village!
To the village.
That way.
How do you want to approach the village?
Stealthily.
I mean, directionally wise.
From the southeast.
On foot.
Okay.
Like this.
Alright. Those of you that want to roll stealth may roll stealth.
Okay.
Is this what we're doing?
Good. I'm so good at this. Oh, why did I do that at that?
14.
That's fine.
14.
Does anybody have cuts or scrapes? Because that's something I've noticed.
23.
Yes. Well, I have mind flare tentacle things in my
What am I
face.
wearing?
Holes.
Oh, hun, let me help you with that.
Scars on my neck.
10.
4. 4 feel betters.
Does something for the face. Doesn't do anything for the scars.
So, approaching the town, you can see that the mist starts to dissipate about 10 feet south of the building.
Okay.
And then you can see clearly throughout the village,
Wow.
but
I
for
can
the
see
corral.
clearly now.
Okay.
The mist is gone.
Is that what this is?
Is there
Yeah.
like a ring of lanterns around the outside, or
You can see that there's illumination in like the windows and posts of the small village.
but nothing clearly causing the mist to not, nothing visibly keeping the mist at bay?
Does our infravision work at all? Not it. Dark vision?
It's not dark. It's just a motte, foggy.
Alright.
At no point has the light changed.
Gotcha.
Just fog.
Is it all flat ground here, or is it like raised on a platform? Like,
Nope, flat.
okay.
The only change in elevation you've seen is the pit that you were at previously. Otherwise, it's generally flat. You moved through misty woods to get here, and now it's just Critch Village.
Are there any animals in the pen?
You want to go over to the pen?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Like you said, there was like mist.
Oh, around the outside. We're just entering
Oh, okay.
the clear.
Yeah, I didn't
Fair
imagine
enough.
that you would have passed close enough to be able to see it.
Sure.
The mist is about 30 feet of vision, so light as you approach. In the pen, in the dead center, there is a large creature.
Neat. Is it an attack us?
Not at the moment. You can see a big, fat, country bumpkin looking person.
In the pen?
Yeah.
Country bumpkin looking person
Yes.
in the pen.
Yep.
Is it like got a gate around it? Like a fence around it with like a gate?
Yep.
Due to its size, in giant, I'm going to go, hello!
It would turn. You can see that the bottom of its jaw isn't there.
Oh.
Oh!
There's a couple teeth. And I like walk over and just kind of bump and then keep looking at you.
Bump into the fence.
Go sit down!
Take like one step down, plop down, and then like grab someone's leg. Just kind of
What are you saying to it?
ogre zombie.
Don't
Friend!
Okay, told it to sit down.
don't touch or talk to it.
Friend?
Would I recognize it as a zombie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Half of its face is missing.
Yeah, does it have a lower jaw? There's someone's leg that's been, crudely cut off.
You ever used a cheese grater, and it's just kind of like probably got the hand on there.
It's like scraping the meat off.
That is unholy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Whose giant weird cow is this?
Now, buddy, there is a small, very eccentric looking individual that's popped up next to you. If you're looking to buy a beast of burden, big old pack mule, I can rent you a big Bubba. He's not very smart, but he's got a heck of an appetite. Too bad is can't really eat.
Bite!
This is the guy we were told to find.
Bite!
You're looking for me. I'm in high demand.
You are Scorius?
Scorius?
No.
No.
The prankster.
Big Bubba?
No one has ever called me big in my life, madam.
Little Bubba.
No.
Oh.
That's Big Bubba.
Oh, that's Big Bubba.
He's for rent, not for sale.
Oh.
Bite!
Who are you?
Oh.
Who are you? There we go.
I am the most fabulous
Yes, definitely the guy we're looking for.
Nilbog.
Huh?
Nilbog.
No, Bob.
Is this
in
a
a bog.
goblin?
It is a little comically dressed up goblin who has identified himself as Nilbog.
Nice.
Can I make a history check?
Go for it.
Bite!
Friend.
17.
You are aware that Nilbogs are typically goblins that get possessed by a very funny force. They're pretty egotistical and love to be praised if it comes down to that.
This is one of high regard. Do not cause any discomfort to him. It will be bad for you.
Thank you.
What a good little salesman. I almost want to buy this big old Bubba, but I think we're good.
I'd like to kill it.
No, we want to leave it
Why
alive.
do you want to kill Big Bubba? What did he do to you? Specifically.
Nothing specifically,
Ah, thank God I don't have to call my lawyer.
just on principle.
You can't prove that in a court of law.
No, Bob.
Yes,
We were sent to look for you because I think you could help us.
I probably can. I have a lot of
Of course
stuff.
you can.
I have a lot of stuff in my cart.
We're trying to wake up Uncle Ollie.
Uncle Ollie fell asleep again.
Yeah.
I've got a couple things that can wake him up.
Fantastic.
Like
What's that?
Why don't we head on over to my cart and I'll show
Okay.
you my wares.
Where's he
It's-
taking us?
Dummies, we're gonna do the song and dance number. Keep it in tempo this time.
I want to insight while he's spewing his shit that,
Please
like,
do.
does he actually have something? 13.
I'm gonna use my daily detect thoughts as he does this.
Okay.
And pay attention to that rather than the spectacle in front of me.
Okay, he is very enthusiastic about selling you something.
Yeah. I'm not sold on its usefulness, though.
Detect thoughts is surface level.
I will let you know.
Alrighty.
Because we were specifically told not to buy his shit.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh yeah, he is a prankster, but
Yeah.
like
A businessman.
yes, a
Business
business
prankster.
I don't trust him because we were told not to buy anything from him, so I don't buy it.
Did I tell you
Fisherman.
not to buy anything from him?
The fisherman.
The fisherman did.
The fisherman told you that I have
Yeah.
to remember who's telling what lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Great. Cool.
The only one we know.
See, well, I mean, I didn't check that guy. I'm going off what the fisherman told us because he seemed nice.
Little country bumpkin.
This weird little guy
Yeah,
was.
so the surface thoughts on him for now. Yeah.
I wonder if they can afford Chekhov.
Okay. Storing that for later, thank you.
Sid proudly,
That's fabulous.
like, climb up onto his cart, look around. Dummies! Forward, please! You can see, like, four...
We'll face forward.
You can see 4 commoners that look to be denizens of Critch Creek. They don't look particularly intelligent. Not quite all there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nilbog's Wandering Cart. It's been here for a while. I have a fine selection of wares. What can I interest you in?
What is Chekhov?
Ah! My favorite. So he would reach into his wares, throw out like some junk, and then a cylinder about as big as he is would come out and he'd set it down. So functionally it's a blunderbuss. You can take whatever meaning, like whatever your characters would think of blunderbuss would be. Yeah, he's got one. Just this is Chekhov. I only know it because it says it on the side.
How does it work?
I have no idea.
May I look at it?
Sure. I don't think you know how to make it work either. And you can't run faster than me, I think, so you're not gonna steal it.
Correct.
Good, we're in agreement.
I want to try and, like, inspect it, I guess, while
Okay.
they're doing whatever.
Do an investigation on Chekhov's blunderbuss.
So I'm helping. I'm like poking it with my lizard fingers. just kind of like tapping it.
Chekhov's something. It looks important because it's got a name on the side of it.
20.
You would be able to figure out that it should be loaded with something.
Uh-huh.
There's a separate chamber that has sulfuric taste in it, and much like a crossbow, there's a clear trigger and stock to it. It should fire something. Roll your history. You may know what this belongs to, being a denizen of the Astral Sea.
That is a 21.
You would know from encountering people that don't like Gith Yonki and Illithids that very rarely you may come across a Gith rifleman. This probably belongs to one of them.
Oh! I'm trying to remember if I know anybody named Chekhov. It was a long time ago.
You don't know of any specific Gith named Chekhov.
I've got a bunch of silvered crossbow bolts. Do I feel like I could take the ends off of those and jam them in?
You could try. I believe the only way you can fire this is if you have the Gith's weapon proficiency with firearms, though.
I think that you could still. Well, okay, I will leave it alone.
I bet it's expensive.
Oh, most definitely. It is not from here, or from where you are.
Ollie in
I'm
dreams.
just looking down the barrel right now.
Does that do anything, buddy?
Wake him up.
Spicy.
No, don't put this around. I'm just like.
You know it's not primed. Like, the trigger would probably move, but
I want to make a click noise at him.
your mouth will like wrap around it. It's like.
Don't eat the merchandise either. You gotta pay for that before you can eat it.
Yeah, I don't believe that is for eating, although in different cultures I suppose you probably could try. Who am I to judge? So you buying it?
What you said something about a song in pants.
Oh, that's to get you to, upsell marketing.
He's very honest. Hey, but we're here to help wake up Uncle Ollie.
Okay.
This doesn't look like it'll help wake up Uncle Ollie.
How do you know?
Wake up, Uncle Ollie.
That's right.
Would you like to look at any of my other merchandise?
Only if it'll help us wake up Uncle Ollie.
Darn it.
Okay.
This how much would you give it back to who it might belong to for.
Do you have anything cool?
I have shiny things,
What kind of shiny things?
like some gold pieces,
Those are boring. You can find them anywhere. I'm talking about cool stuff.
such as.
Like, things that you might only be able to find here.
Pull out some of the mind flare brain.
Out of your mouth?
It's
Gently,
within a pocket.
gently used. Pristine mind flare brain, maybe.
There's a problem with that. It is unlikely to receive any,
Are there any rocks on the ground?
pristine.
There are rocks on the ground. He's probably looking for named items that you may have found.
He's gonna go around and find 3 rocks and cast magic stone on them, and then like try to give magic stones.
That's a good thought.
Better rocks. I like them, but not as much as I like Chekhov here.
Just drop them on the ground.
Well, where might we find something that can help wake up Uncle Ollie so you can take your business elsewhere?
Oh, the store.
Fantastic. Let's
So you're not the store.
Thought you were
I'm
this.
a store that I'm a traveling salesman that has one thing that's really cool and a bunch of junk. There's a store right over there.
So I'm gonna reach into my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna go towards the store.
I have a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna pull out a bucket, a bar of soap, a set of manacles, and a 2-person tent.
You don't quite understand the
But it's very useful.
Yeah, but I'm looking for cool stuff.
Like the bag it all came out of.
You got any cool stuff? What's that? What's that? Show me.
I'm gonna pull out the hag eye.
Woo!
No, not that. We might need
I want it,
that.
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. You want to check off? I want it, I want it, I want it.
Do you know what it does?
No, but it's cool.
What if I get you another one?
If you find another one, then you can have that one. I can have... Yeah!
What if I use Chekhov to get the other one?
So like a lone, like Big Bubba.
Sure.
Okay, I make more money that way. Sure.
Okay.
I will give you Chekhov for some shinies. Show me what you got.
I've got 400 or 855 gold pieces.
Don't tell them all of it.
Lots of shinies. How much do you want to give him?
I will try and incite him to see how much he would be willing to part with it for.
Go for it.
19.
Much better than him. He'd probably let it go for like 50.
I will give him 55.
Aww.
It's just enough that he can't like cut all of them and say, "Ah, you are now renting Chekhov. Have fun with it."
Right, into the store.
We've got a gun. Now we can rob the store.
Bite?
So,
Store doesn't know what it
the
is.
store
I'm not sure yet.
the store is the largest building to the south.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, go in there.
Where do you get Chekhov at?
I'd like to check
I
out.
think I got there
To
first.
check off.
But
Chekhov.
So there is a weary-looking store owner. His wares look pretty picked over. Kind of rub his eyes. You real, or are you one of Nilbog's weird things?
Bite!
what do you think it is?
I have given up on all sense of like figuring this out.
Well, I think I'm real.
That's reassuring.
I'm sure I'm real.
Welcome to the store. What do you want?
Well, can you help wake up Big or Uncle Ollie?
Yeah, I've got something for that.
Like what?
He'd polish off what looks like a small figurine of a bird. Yep, this here's a Maltese MacGuffin. It showed up a while ago, but I'm sure that old Uncle Ollie might find something useful to do with it.
That sounds reassuring and very clear.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep, go for it.
he said it before I did.
I have a terrible insight. I'm not gonna try. So do you.
11.
Truth, lies, what is it worth anything anymore? You can see all of that in the weary face of the shopkeeper.
So, if we were to send you back, you would let us take this with us to resolve that.
I'd need something by way of collateral.
Such as?
Gold would do it. I guess that's what people buy and sell things with.
I don't think that, How long have you been here?
I don't know. Too long.
I've seen that there have been changes, some of which led to promises, our currency. Now, assurances.
Okay.
Nice try.
Roll of persuasion. He's pretty confused with trying to follow that.
19.
Like rub his forehead and say, so you're gonna wake up Uncle Ollie with this?
We don't want to be here like you. This is not good.
Here you go. just wake him up, please.
Alright, off we
Do
go.
what we can.
So we have a MacGuffin.
Let's see if it works.
Maltese MacGuffin in the shape of a bird that might be a falcon.
Ah! Maltese Falcon MacGuffin.
Yeah, the best kind.
Yes. Alright, MacGuffin, let's go.
See that? Turn it over. Does it have any words etched on it, like MacGuffin?
You can see that it has like a little placard, like, you know, a participation trophy.
Uh-huh.
And it says MacGuffin on the bottom of it. It might be the name of the figurine.
Let's see if it
Name
works.
things. Don't show it to our goblin
Little
friend.
Bubba over there.
Little Bubba.
Right.
What do you guys want to do?
Try to go wake up Uncle Ollie.
Okay.
I mean, I really want to go meet the Sphinx and find the tree. But I don't know if we can do that in the time we have allotted.
We do not
3
have
hours even.
a ton of time left.
Yeah.
I feel like we could maybe
Boo.
do 9:30,
I
maybe.
could maybe do
Can you
9:30.
guys do 9:30?
I can survive that.
Okay.
I wanna know more.
Alright.
I want to fight more.
Well, I
I
think
can
that's part of
do-
our problem.
Yeah, I can do both of those. So
Okay,
I've
sounds
got one more smaller fight that would fit within the going through one or the other.
Okay. I want the other.
Pick your poison on that.
Do I feel like this thing will actually help wake up Uncle Ollie?
What do you want to use to?
I don't know. I don't want to insight because I have shitty insight, but I
You
can't.
can go ask him. He's probably
Around
yeah.
somewhere.
2 lefts don't make a right.
You keep saying that, but I
Well,
don't
test
know
a
why.
theory and just say his name.
It's
Ollie,
important.
Ollie, Alcapri!
Hello.
Yay!
So did you find something for me?
We have a couple things, maybe.
It's important.
Ooh.
Hold up Chekhov and the figurine.
Okay, thank you.
Chekhov's blunderbuss. Imagine if someone knew how to load and fire this puppy, it would get my attention. Oh yeah, that guy with the real long name is around. I think he's stuck. I think Kingfish has got him up on the ropes.
Oh, goody.
But I'm sure he knows how to load and fire it. It's his gun.
Ah.
And, woo! I haven't seen one of these in ages. It brings back memories. Not quite enough to wake me up yet, but getting there.
So close.
This
What
was
about
end of
that eyeball?
This was end of session. You.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Eyeball.
You can see him kind of recoil and say, "Oh, scary." It's
Oh.
like it's piercing into my brain, which is good for you because that creeps me out. I could like shiver myself awake if I stared at it real long.
But that you said to
Want to be
wake up.
happy awake, so you don't
Correct.
kill us. I think is what you said.
I mean, awake's awake. How you take your chances there.
Mine for Blaine.
Gently used. I'm gonna need a fresh one to spark the eldritch horrors that are the nightmares of illithids.
Shouldn't have eaten it. That's why we don't eat friends. This is why we don't eat friends.
That was definitely not a friend.
We're enemies. Or frenemies.
Frenemies.
Well,
Where are the ropes?
Yes.
the ropes, because that's my accent, not the other one. I
New accent time.
feel like a guy with a long name would have been up north a ways. Maybe I had to guess north and east.
You mean by the tree?
No, that's way over here.
Tree is.
North and west.
Ha!
I mean, north and east on opposite
So not by
ways.
the tree.
Not by the tree.
Okay.
The tree has them Chewinga friends, I think,
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
and other things.
Oh.
Not as neat.
To the name.
So the name, the long named friend who can make this
Yeah,
happen.
that long named fella.
Let's head that way.
Well, thank you for coming by.
Oh, most certainly.
Just
Creech.
try to see if so. Now that I tried that, can we do that anywhere? Just call your name and.
Only if you think you got something for
This
me.
is all you.
Well, I mean, I suppose, but only do it if you found something nifty.
Well, yes.
Alrighty,
I
so
start sleepwalking.
you would be able to get as far as the bank.
Yeah.
Before
Okay. Oh.
you would see a sign written in common.
Good. I can read
Say, be warned, past this here dock is the territory of the kingfish.
that. I told you guys.
You can see across the water and hear, hello there! Spot of trouble?
Maybe.
British king.
Oh, indeed.
Is there a boat nearby?
You can see that there is a boat on the opposite side of the shack.
Oh,
it's
awesome.
a canoe
There?
longer. Say again?
Over on
No.
like this island thing, or where we are.
Where you're at.
Oh,
you can
neat.
see that there's a
The
canoe.
extra shape that's attached on the end.
There we go.
The canoe.
You wouldn't happen to be hunting Mr. Kingfish, would you?
We'll be looking for a friend that he might have.
Not specifically, but.
Friends of Kingfish? I didn't know that he was
the other
social.
way. Friends that we're looking for that Kingfish might have.
What is your name?
Are you
Ah!
the Kingfish?
I haven't been asked that in quite some time.
I've forgotten.
No.
Oh, okay.
This would be completely improper for me to
It's a
forget my
sad thing
name.
to forget your name.
My name, of course, is Sir Brisbane Cornelius Amadeus Goodfellow III of His Majesty's 137th Gift Rifle Company.
Guy with a long name.
Brisbane.
I have your gun.
Really? That's lovely. Would you mind bringing it over, please?
So I have a background of a sailor
Okay.
and proficiency with navigator's tools and water vehicles.
Sweet.
Can we hop in this thing and row over there?
Yeah.
I will swim behind and push.
Okay.
There is enough room for 2 medium-sized creatures to get into the canoe.
Can the little one sit on my shoulders?
Who's little in your party?
We have a little kinku.
Small.
I don't know. We look
Kinkus
kinky.
are
Like medium.
Alright.
Still not
I could cast fly on more than one person.
I
I
just
can swim
swoosh
as well.
into the water.
I'll fly. I'm good at flying. I
but
like flying.
I was just seeing if we could just row over.
My concern is what might live in the water. It is
That's why swimming
murky.
is probably a bad idea.
Hank,
Yes.
roll perception.
18.
Turn over your card.
Joker.
You feel like there's a murderous hand that wants to wrap around your throat, and the air is particularly heavy for you.
The air. Alright. I don't know what to do. I'm choking.
You're not choking, but for a moment you feel like something just wants to crush your throat.
What is that feeling?
Force choke.
What is happening?
What are you talking about?
We're talking to Chekhov.
Long name guy.
No, it's like the air just got thick, or someone's trying to choke me, or something.
Oh, Revenant!
I am not.
No! What did you do?
So, Hank, you have been marked for death, and in your previous adventures, you killed someone who has now become a revenant.
Oh my gosh.
The revenant has
true.
now come close enough that you can feel its presence. You can't see it, and assumedly it can't see you. But the revenant is now close enough to make its attempt on you.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
And
great.
Would I know this? Any of this?
He just said, "Oh, revenant."
What do you mean by
research.
that?
An unstoppable, unkillable, relentless force is coming to take your life.
Sweet. Bite. Yes, please.
Not friends.
We should be quick,
Quick. What?
so that it maybe gets stuck here when we leave.
Oh, I like it. All right.
Okay.
Also, you're a terrible person.
Yes, that's for sure.
A terrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Welcome to the Monday Night Meet.
So do you start rowing your boat?
I will start
What's
pushing.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him push.
Occupancy?
I actually have a swim.
Two
Two medium
people
creatures.
can.
Sure. I'll
I
cast at 5th level. I'll cast fly.
Oh, that's all of
So
us.
that is
Because I can
3.
levitate too.
So what you can do is you can levitate, and somebody who's flying can push you.
Neat, let's do that. I'm gonna cast levitate on myself.
The
So
other two are in the
bloop,
boat.
bloop,
Oh,
bloop, and then you two can swim.
Sure.
So we might
Need to
take
be
the
in the
boat.
boat. My navigator tools are
We'll
useless.
push the boat.
Yeah, we'll still push it.
Just because.
Might need a trip
Kenku is
back.
flying.
So who's swimming? and
No,
pushing
you
the
are
boat?
flying.
Oh, I'm flying.
I cast
Levitated?
fly.
Okay. Oh, cool.
This
I'm
is
pushing
this
boat.
is a weird feeling for you, but
Yeah, finally,
cool.
finally.
I can totally fly.
Fly, fly, fly.
It's a little wing.
Come on, follow me.
Okay, so and ask a clarifying question. Is anyone in the water?
The
Yes.
two of us.
Okay.
These two. I can also swim. I feel
How
like
deep is the water?
Pushing out from the shore,
Yeah.
10 feet, can't feel the bottom.
Okay, that's fine.
I would have plucked one of your feathers to get this to happen, by the way.
Oh,
Boink! Ow!
Oh!
Do you have arrows for that?
Thanks for the heads up, I just thought. About not being in frame.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, no worries. Alright. Okay. Would the two in the water please roll a stealth check?
Sure.
A 5.
20.
Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
I can.
I said I could swim. I didn't say I could swim well. Well, quietly. I can swim very well.
You've never had to swim
Just
quietly.
not quietly.
Flying individuals.
Yes.
You can see about on the north side of the halfway point.
Uh-huh. Like right next to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Free Willy style. A huge catfish
Uh-huh.
crest
Kingfish.
and then slam back down. You imagine
On
that
the
you're
on our side of this, like, does he
north side.
swim over? Okay. So he's somewhere in here.
Okay, so functionally there's not a monster called the giant catfish. It's using stats of something else that's reskinned as a giant.
We don't need to know. It's fine.
The kingfish!
Yeah. Kingfish cometh. It hasn't started hunting you yet, but it's made its presence known.
Nice.
Oh!
Is that your...
Gentlemen! That would be Kingfish. I believe that he's caught your scent.
swim.
Or some such
Great.
thing.
Swim faster!
Yeah.
Be so kind as to bring Mr. Chekhov over. We most certainly could help.
If he's lagging behind, I'll go like.
Well,
get him.
I have a 30 swim
Oh.
speed.
No, you guys are swimming along. This is mostly to see if you can successfully push the boat and swim
Yeah, we're pushing.
without
We did say
alerting
we wanted to push the boat.
Kingfish.
He might need it.
I'll try to be
The other
quieter.
Okay. Can roll stealth to try to not make as much of a tremor. You can use athletics to try to swim fast enough to get to the shore, but Kingfish will like move closer.
I'll do the athletics then to try to get faster, swim faster.
Okay.
Awful. 9.
As you're paddling, you almost feel like a hand is grabbing your ankle every time and pulling you. But your foot moves to that space, but each time you feel like something's weighing down on you. It's likely that the Revenant is getting closer. However, you would arrive at the far shore.
Alright,
Okay.
get out of the water.
Okay,
In
so
the center thing or the far?
the far.
Okay.
So standing in front of his modest shack,
Yeah, we're over
will be
here.
Oh,
a gift.
So,
I was
this
so
is
confused.
Sir
Oh,
Brisbane.
okay.
I caught that much of it.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Sir
The
Crispin
raptor
Cornelius Amadeus Goodfellow the Third. For those of you that don't know, a GIF is a humanoid hippopotamus. And he would be
Awesome.
dressed in safari attire.
So great.
Yes, he would.
On his hip, there would be a robust short sword, but he would be lighting his pipe, taking a proper pull as a monocle, and say, "Ah, you have Mr. Chekhov with you.
Yes.
Ah, good. There, I see it.
Nilbog had it.
Ah, that little rascal. He probably snuck into my house and took it.
He would.
Why are you out here?
I imagine that after my ship crash-landed, I took a knock on the noggin, and I might have been picked up in some kind of supernatural phenomenon.
No, I meant on this island alone.
Oh, I was hunting Mr. Kingfish, and then Kingfish went under the water, and I could not seem to hit him with Chekhov. So I thought I'd have myself a swat of tea, and that rascal must have taken Chekhov, because when I turned around, it wasn't there. And well, Bob's your uncle. I have no means of fighting Mr. Kingfish without Chekhov. My trusty friend.
Did you say crash landed?
Well, yes.
Okay. Are we going to fight the kingfish?
Of course, he's a great fish to be hunted.
Huzzah!
Okay. I'm gonna hand it to him.
Like hold it up, the force
When you
thing.
see the big fish, yes.
Hey, just a moment, I must get it in proper working order. See if you can lure Mr. Kingfish over.
I'll go stand in the water.
I mean, you just stand at the bank and like squat down, like pat, pat, pat,
That's what I'm doing, and I'm waist deep in the water doing it.
So position yourself on the map. It will take.
Do we still have the ability to fly? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Put me.
You got 10 minutes.
Yeah, it'll take
So
the
it's been
gift.
like 3.
It'll take the gift 1 round to load and prepare Chekhov for proper
who
combat
are you?
use.
Hank.
Yeah.
Hank's in the water.
Oh, okay.
Hank's in the water.
I just put people places. I did.
Pat,
No, that's
patting.
fine. I moved out into
So I'm
the
That's
right
fine.
on the shore.
Right on the shore.
I had you right
Had
next to
on the
what's
shore.
his face.
Kingfish is a huge creature. It's a 3 squares by 3
I have that
squares.
kind of going actually.
Hey,
Does he
as
come
a-
closer to the? Should I put him closer
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
gonna have
people?
you guys roll initiative and then.
I wanna be.
What's
Can
that?
I hold an action of casting a spell for when I see him?
Yes.
I'd like to do the same.
Okay. So held actions.
Held spells. Not backwards.
Alrighty.
Yeah, hold spell.
So go ahead and roll initiative as the first wave. would proceed.
Finally!
You can see the
Holy
whiskers
crap!
of Kingfish come out, and it's going to crest on one of the bait. So let's roll initiative.
My prepared spell was spiritual weapon.
Can I prepare raging?
I'm ready to get mad.
That's
All right.
voice.
22.
Okay.
Fucking finally.
Agalod's
9.
Watcher.
18, actually.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Hank.
10.
Echo.
17. Or sorry, 7. I got excited.
That's a big split there.
Listen.
Wig.
11.
Alrighty.
Oh, last. I would like to rage.
Eventually.
Just one day. One day I'm gonna rage again.
You'll rage inside of the kingfish.
Don't curse me like this. I want to be a barbarian. I'm just too nice to be a barbarian.
You can be a barbarian with manners.
I'm a barbarian with manners, please.
Alright. Kingfish would crest.
Neat.
Who's bait?
He's in the
Hank
water,
is bait.
next, like at the shore, like reaching out, like 3 feet,
Hank
like
or
tapping.
Watcher.
So, Kingfish would crest about 5 feet in front of Hank.
Okay.
Alright.
That's about. That's
About where he is.
Yeah, so
That's
in
about where he
initiative
is.
order, held actions and spells will go on. So, Wahea,
Sickening Radiance.
where are you dropping it?
So that I don't hit friends, but I definitely get the fucking fish.
Oh.
It's a 30-foot radius, so it's gonna go way back out in the water.
Alrighty, what save does it make?
It's Constitution, but it's when it moves into the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there.
Okay,
So I don't know if you're
so-
gonna dictate this as being
Yeah, you've dropped it on
Okay.
his turn. It will have to make the save.
right.
Okay. Other held actions and spells.
I would like to rage.
What do you got?
Spiritual weapon.
Okay. You'll be able to rage after Hank does his attack.
Yes, I can rage.
Yeah, 24.
24 is gonna hit Kingfish.
Alright. Alright, we've got Damon ready with that. It's just... I had it ready too. There we go.
Get him.
Just a whole
Maybe if it
D8.
get pumped up a little bit.
7
Like-
force damage.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
Better than no thing.
Other than no force damage.
Okay, 7. And then Echo would rage.
So as I rage, because I'm a storm herald, in 10 feet in every direction I have a stormy magical aura, and I get to choose a creature in that range to do a dexterity saving throw as some of this energy comes out at them. And I choose the kingfish, surprisingly enough, to do a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
A 3.
Nice. That is 9 lightning damage. And everybody in my aura, except for the bad guy, has resistance to lightning damage.
Hey.
Right on.
For how long? Just
As long as I'm raging.
okay.
Okay. So that's all the held actions.
Correct.
We're now in proper turn order.
Proper turn order.
Wahea, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to.
As long as you're in within 10 feet of me.
What would I do?
That's what I do.
I will attempt to sacred flame it. I mean, it's crested, so I can see it.
Yep.
So So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
6.
Sweet. So that'll be 3d8. There's my other one. 14 plus my charisma modifier, so 19 radiant damage.
Is that it?
Yes. I actually no. I want to fly up because that's still a thing. But just like 15 feet.
Okay.
Just enough to be off the ground a little bit. I'm more comfortable in the air.
Watcher, you're up.
For now, anyway.
That's fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift off from the shore and float, so 5 diagonally up until I'm right there, 30 feet. I am going to point down at the kingfish and raise my hands to the sky. And as I'm doing so, I'm going to channel divinity for destructive wrath. I'm going to max out a 7th level lightning bolt as it's going to rush from the sky into my arm and out my other hand.
How much damage is that?
So it makes a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, it takes 72 lightning damage.
Nice.
18.
72. Flip a coin 72 times.
That passes.
Does it take nothing?
So it takes half.
Oh, okay.
36.
Okay.
It's not even gonna be alive by the time I get to it. So like, me and you aren't gonna get to do anything.
That's fucking great.
It's like the last freaking. Sorry, I'm not.
Okay. Your time has come.
Pretty much like Thor right there.
Say again.
That was Thor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey. This time,
Oh,
not quite as ethereal.
Oh.
Rising from the water.
I live.
Coming up, it is going to. Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
It's
going to eat you.
The Revenant's torso would come up and give you a punch square in the stomach, but a nat 20.
Whoa. No.
What do you mean, no?
Adamantine armor.
Oh.
You're immune to crits. So it hits you for just normal then.
Normal.
You're lucky you got that.
Well, and
Even if you die,
heavy
it's
armor
okay. I
It's
got
fine.
this.
It's a one shot. Oh.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I
got
know.
this.
It's a
Sorry.
one shot. So.
I have Revivify. You'll be
Oh,
fine.
okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Access.
We
And
can live another
plenty-
day.
Memorized.
And plenty of diamonds.
Nice.
Fine.
He said I could buy them. You heard it.
Yeah.
Like, I have enough to cast it 4 times. We'll be fine.
This is bludgeoning.
Just. Yes, it is
And is it magic?
bludgeoning.
Because all it has to do is kill him. Then it gets to rest, and then I revive him, and we're fine.
Oh, yeah. Just let it kill you.
Just let it happen.
Much spookier that way, you guys.
There has to be a death in
So
the
that
party.
is going to be
If it shoots you.
30
Only for a minute, though.
points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
27.
27.
Good thing it wasn't.
Then it's
Yeah,
going to
double.
attempt to grapple you.
And pull you underwater. Where is this thing? It's like right next to him.
With a modified 20.
Revenant.
And that is the end of its turn. So it would hit you in the gut and like wrap up.
Oh, did you get over? Oh, because it was a nat 20 on the first one. Alright.
How do you mean?
Oh, I was going back to that, wondering what his roll was to hit me, but it was a nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20 and a 20.
Yeah, no, the first one was a nat 20. This was
Yeah.
a modified 20. Alright.
Grappled me with, a separate attack?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it depends on what kind of
It is now Twig's turn.
Do it.
Okay, since our group seems to like lightning, I'm going to cast Lightning Arrow
Oh, we are a lightning group. I didn't know.
and take a shot at Mr. Fish.
Get him.
Okay.
12.
12 is not going to hit Kingfish.
Okay, so he is going to take, let's see, half. So 2d8.
Well, I mean, usually
Right.
roll the 48 and then
Oh, you roll 48?
and then you cut it in half.
Cut it in half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless do you want more 8s?
Here.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, got it. So that is 16, so that would be 8.
Okay.
And any creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. So
Okay.
maybe the Revenant? I don't know.
Well, and Hank.
Well, hang too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zippy zapped.
Oh no, but you're
Resistant?
resistant.
Yeah, everybody's
I was going to
resistant.
do that too.
Yeah.
So, alright, you already gave me resistance.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I can do it too.
It fails.
Fails. Okay, so
What am I doing? A dex save?
Yeah.
2, that would be each of these creatures take 2d8. So I'll just,
Well, maybe. I don't
it'll
know.
be 5, 7 points.
What's your DC?
What's your DC?
Oh, it's 12, I think.
Oh, alright, I passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom
12.
plus proficiency plus 8.
Wisdom plus proficiency plus
Wisdom mod
8.
plus proficiency plus 8.
Okay.
5,
You're just a caster.
7,
It's going to be hard.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Alright, I got 16.
Hey. All right. We're
So
good.
you save, so you take like 1 point of lightning damage.
Oh,
So you save for half, and then you're resistant, so you take half of that.
Hank, you are up.
yay!
Revenant is trying to drag you under.
I like looking over and reading the word banishment on somebody's phone.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
It's awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Banishment on the Revenant.
Okay. What does it need to do?
Let's see what it does. I attempt to
Charisma.
send it to another plane of existence.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
10.
Okay, so this is what you have to answer. Is it
Well,
native
is it
to
native
this
to
plane?
This one? No.
Alright.
Then it-
So if he maintains concentration on it for a minute, it stays gone.
Okay.
It's gonna go to the plane that it is native to.
Yeah.
Okay, so leave Olimeyer's dream
Yes.
Yeah.
and pick up somewhere else.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as he
Okay.
concentrates on that, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, as long as I maintain concentration. And then that was my action. Bonus action, the spiritual weapon.
Alright.
On Fishy Fish. I'm no longer grappled. That's a hit. 26.
That's gonna hit.
Sorry.
Uh,
Hold on.
10. Yeah, 10 force.
Alright, is that it for you?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. It's Kingfish's turn.
Constitution saving throw.
Alright. That is gonna be an 18.
Ooh, does not. So that is 31 radiant damage. It suffers 1 level of exhaustion,
Okay.
So it has disadvantage.
on ability checks,
Okay.
and then it emits a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius.
That will look extra eerie if it manages to get here.
Right?
Hank, you're the target of this since it's pressing at you. So you're making all the noise.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I was.
It is going to try to swallow you whole.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Sure it's big
I
enough.
don't imagine that an 8 hits you.
No.
So, we'll like
I have to dodge
miss
out a
you.
little bit.
We crest up, Go down.
Right now.
And
I'm in
continue.
about waist deep water.
Say again.
I'm in about waist deep water.
So,
That's what I was trying to be in.
okay,
Yeah.
you would brush along you,
Yeah.
and at the end of its space, before it moves out of your threatened range, it is going to try to whack you with its tail.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit you?
No.
Heavily armored.
You get
19.
splooshed.
Again, splash.
It is going to leave your threatened area going under the water.
Well, I don't feel I'm going to use it for anything else. I will use my reaction to whack him with my staff.
Does it get in? Does it get into his space?
Okay.
Does it get like? Does it? Can I? I'm right next to Hank.
Okay.
Can I also take an attack of opportunity as it leaves the space?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll put him.
So both of you roll attacks of opportunity.
15.
15 does not hit.
Alright.
24.
24 does hit.
Yay! Yeah. Oh no. That is an entire. Oh wait, that was. I don't care. 2, 3, 10.
10 points of damage.
Whatever slashing damage.
Magical.
Magical. It's so magical.
Yes. You hit me with your magic.
Where does it,
And then where's it go? 'Cause you said it swam away.
You would
Here's where
see
Hank
it
is.
heading towards the center point.
Okay.
As it dies.
Oh, like the whole center point of the map?
No, the
Like this little thing?
yeah.
Okay. And how far away from Hank is he?
You would lose sight of him
Oh, we don't know where he is.
about halfway through.
He's somewhere in here, you guys.
We think. He's glowing way down there somewhere.
Oh, he does glow.
But
He
it's
is
also
glowing.
murky water.
But it's also, he's
Yeah.
way down there, so we're not going to see him unless we're close to him.
It's closer to the surface. We should be able to see him coming.
Coming, yeah. That was the point.
Like it.
Just be careful, because I have to
Sneak attack us.
concentrate on that. So, like,
That's right.
the edge of it would be, like...
So the 1 point of damage,
No,
that happened before I did damage?
That happened before, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Because you got shocked and then, because you grappled it and then you vanished it. That's when that happened.
Think it.
It's right in
That is Adalod, or Lod's at the 9.
I will use my bonus action to cast Guardian of Nature, and I just need a ruling because then I'm going to use my action to wild shape into a water elemental.
Okay, so what's the ruling?
Well, it says a nature spirit answers your call and transforms you into a powerful guardian. I'm going to choose Primal Beast. It says bestial fur covers your body, your facial features become feral, and you gain the following benefits. Your walking speed increases by 10. You gain dark vision with a range of 120 feet. You make strength-based attack rolls with advantage.
Okay.
And your melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage on a hit. After I wild shape, does that still apply?
Probably.
It's a concentration spell that gets
So
him that.
then I will jump into the water.
Hairy water elemental.
Yes.
Alright.
But a bestial, hairy water elemental, it'll just jump into the
That's
water.
the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
And then with
He's an otter!
yeah,
Nice.
with 90 feet of swim speed, can I start?
Yeah, both
Chasing.
going after and diving down, you catch up to it within 60 feet.
Okay.
But in order to do that, yeah, because I've got a 30-foot radius sphere of sickening radiance, is he going to have to swim through that?
Does that go...
It's a sphere. So yes,
Say, you could get to it avoiding that.
it spreads around corners, so I imagine it extends into the water.
Then I will avoid it.
Okay.
So doing that will use 85 feet and you'll catch up.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have 90 feet of swim speed. I don't know. It says walking speed, so I don't imagine that increases by 10 feet. But now I'm in water next to it. And if that fucker leaves my area of effect,
Yeah.
So you're underneath my sphere.
Yeah. I erased you, and I was like, what the heck's a W doing in the water? Water?
I'm somewhere near it. I would just say, okay,
Yeah, you'll be underneath the
minus
sphere.
85.
Gross, nasty sphere. But it's glowing. You can see it pretty well.
Okay, that's it. That's like a bonus action and action.
Oh, you
Okay.
are the revenant.
I can't.
You were the last person, so you got the
Anything
revenant.
else?
I understand.
I almost had my own revenant. I almost knew I had a revenant chasing me.
Got it.
Gotcha. You knew the information, you got the revenant.
So that is Echo with a 7.
Ooh. So, because I'm a Storm Herald,
Yeah.
I can swim underwater, breathe underwater. Yeah, I can swim underwater and breathe underwater. I
Okay.
can swim 30 feet.
Okay.
And so I see that there is this your green glowy thing.
That's
Did you
where it
highlight
starts,
that?
and it extends 30
Okay.
foot radius.
So I
just
think
you
if I
know.
leap off the edge here, kind of by the boat,
Yeah.
I think I can avoid it,
Okay.
and then try to swim down
Okay.
towards the bad guy.
Like,
Skirt the underside.
Now,
Yeah.
I know that fighting underwater has certain disadvantages, so I will lift those up again. But I don't think I can get to. I'm not sure if I can get to it with my 30-foot swim feet.
I am water.
I
Well,
know.
if you're not wearing armor, then you should have your unarmored movement bonuses as well.
Okay, sure.
Because you're.
So 40 feet.
Who knows where I kill this thing in 9 minutes?
9 minutes, yeah.
So how much total movement for you?
I think it's 40.
Okay.
If I'm not to him yet, I'll use my action to
Asking 10.
dash.
Go another
towards him.
40,
Yeah.
so it'd be a total of 80.
Yeah, that would get you to where you can attack him.
Okay. But I wouldn't be able to attack until next turn, so I use my action to get to him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm underwater.
Alright.
Now, doesn't your rage end?
You use a bonus action to.
Maybe I go
shock
through.
it.
No, I'm gonna go through. Can I go through the hurt?
Yeah.
So that way I don't lose my rage?
Constitution saving.
Okay, I'll do it.
You say you don't
Well,
want to do
if you pass, then you.
I pass. 21.
So you don't take any damage.
Damn it.
You can choose to fail.
You can.
But
I can.
Yeah, you
I can
cleared it
choose to
on
fail.
purpose.
I'll choose to fail.
the
To hurt me.
Alright.
Or I can. Yeah.
ranged spell attack, or is it a ranged spell attack? Is that ability? What? The bonus action aura activation.
It just says when my aura is activated.
Well, yeah, and then you can use your bonus action on your turn. To
I have
do it.
never seen that, but please tell me if I can do that.
Because if you get
We're still learning our classes in the
I
middle
know.
of
We're
combat.
13. It's fine.
What?
We're a fresh level 13. Okay, do it.
10.
I have so much health. It's fine.
24 radiant damage.
Sweet. I'm at over 100 still.
You have a level of exhaustion,
Oh, mine's on exhaustion.
and you're glowing at a 5 foot radius.
Neat. I'm ready.
Yeah, you
On my
can-
bonus, can I reactivate my Storm Surge? Or whatever it's called?
Yeah, you,
Is
so
that what
you,
you're
use,
looking
you
at?
can use a bonus action to.
As I get closer, I use my bonus action to zap him again.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
9.
Neat. That is 7 lightning damage.
Getting the average.
Yeah. Zap zap.
Hey, at least 2 of us are in the water now.
Does that illuminate their location a little bit?
I would say that does.
Neat. Because I'm up in the.
I'm glowing.
like
Zap
looking
zap.
for light.
I'm up in the air too, but I'm by the
Like-
shore.
Zap fishing, you'd see like
Yeah.
And there's 2 green
Like
glowings
the-
down there too.
Catfish skeleton.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Cartoonish.
top of the round is gonna be O'Hare.
Okay. So that just happened.
Yeah. That's
So-
what just happened.
I want to try to Eldritch Blast.
Can't target it, it's in full cover.
You can't see it right now.
Eldritch Blast, you don't have to see it.
You have to choose a thing that you can see within range, right?
No, it just says a creature within range. It doesn't say I have to see it.
What are the rules? I'm gonna kick you both. Okay.
There.
Whatever.
Go for it.
I mean, I imagine it's going to be a disadvantage
Yeah, roll a
because
disadvantage.
that's fine. So that's going to be probably going to miss.
Really low.
Yeah. 13.
Nope.
Second beam is going to be 17.
17 hits.
Okay. So Yes, and I'm gonna use. I have an ability to move at 10 feet closer to me when I hit it.
Is there any size restriction on that?
No. It just says once on each of my turns, when I hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, I can move that creature in a straight line 10 feet closer to me.
Okay. So, from the depths, anyone that's above the surface can see like the hump of Kingfish's back as it's been pulled up 10 feet. The whole thing isn't out of the water, but you can see part of it.
And then the next beam. It's my last one. Is it at disadvantage still?
Not that one.
Not that one. Okay, let me re-roll it because I rolled with. So fun. 15.
15 doesn't matter.
Okay. But I did move it closer, so there's that.
Could have pulled it up on the shore.
Well, I can only move it 10 feet. So with my next one, I could have.
Okay, watch your next up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold a Channel Divinity Lightning Bolt aimed at it if it looks like it's starting to get away again.
Okay.
Like if it starts to move away from the party in any form or fashion, and just
Yeah. Right. That is going to bring up. Hey.
The hunter? Oh, okay. Ah, I got this. Divine intervention.
Okay.
Oh, Sylvanas, please put the Revenant's soul to rest.
Yeah!
interesting.
Oh no.
That's a 90.
Putting
something.
his roll to rest. His soul, not mine. Wow. 98. It doesn't work.
What is it?
I have to roll under my level on percentile dice for it to work. So it just basically fails.
No. Nice shot.
Sylvanas is probably sleeping.
Yeah, with that roll.
Or like, with a 98 is like,
Yeah.
I should have asked this on my turn, but did me pulling it closer pull it back into the Sickening
Sam.
Radiance?
And then I guess bonus action.
Okay, go
Because
for
that was my action. Thwack with the hammer again. Oh, there's no advantage or anything, right? It's just
No, it's just it just can't be invisible.
Pull it.
so it just moves on its own. Oh, maybe now. No, 13. I missed.
Okay, 13 misses.
Did it go into the Sickening Radiance again when I moved it? I don't know where it was.
I don't think it left.
Okay.
It is its turn though, so I have to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, Constitution saving throw.
That is going to be 17.
Fail. $20 radiant damage. It suffers another level of because every time it does it, it suffers another level of exhaustion. So it now has its speed halved.
The speed is halved?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I'm reading it. Every time it fails, it takes the damage, suffers a level of exhaustion. So I think that stacks. Yeah, don't fail it again.
It is its turn, prompting your.
does it try to get away?
Yeah, it prompts your
So when it moves away, you get an attack of opportunity because
Yeah.
you're right next to it in the water, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
18.
20 lots. 27.
Oh, actually. Because I have advantage.
Oh, that's a crit because I crit on 19.
And you have disadvantage from using what kind of weapon do you have? Right
I
now?
didn't. I forgot about it. What?
Do you have disadvantage from the kind of weapon you're using?
Oh.
Underwater combat?
No, don't tell me that. I do because it's underwater combat, and I'm swinging with a longsword.
19 magical bludgeoning
Okay,
damage.
that was so I had disadvantage because of stupid being underwater. So that's actually a 15 to hit. No, 5. 13 to hit.
13.
13 misses, I
Doesn't
think.
hit.
I have a plus 8. I did my math right. It's okay.
Yeah, you have a +9 right now.
It's fine. Shh. It's still
Okay.
I could have great.
Your effect.
That's 66 lightning damage.
Okay, that'll work.
If it fails its save.
It doesn't hit me, or does it? I don't care.
2.
Once again, it's like, just die!
The fish skeleton from underwater.
Your god listens to you.
Right.
So,
My god likes me because I have simple requests. Shock it!
the lightning bolt would strike Kingfish, completely illuminate the length of its body, and it would singe into an ashy, dead
Nice.
skeleton. Both of the people underwater can
Yes.
see the inside of Kingfish's gut would be a puzzle box.
I get it.
Okay.
I will stop concentrating.
Yeah.
Then I want to like whelm and carry her up to the surface and like.
As you arrive Moana style.
Yes, riding the wave.
As you arrive
Let her come to me.
What?
As you arrive, since we're right at night.
Yes.
As you arrive Moana style, Aldemira would look at your collected items.
Yes.
Chekhov's gun, the
Puzzle box.
the Maltese MacGuffin, the puzzle box,
Yes.
and the key.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah. Did you trade the hay guy?
No,
No.
he gave you money instead.
Okay. You also have the hay guy. You've collected enough clues for
Yay!
Aldemira to observe them, and suddenly the visage around you would fade. You would find that what's up.
I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
You would find that you are back in the Hunter's Lodge. So you had started
Yay!
this crazy adventure. The beams of light peeking through the window, the mist has dissipated.
Hallelujah.
You know, the only downside to that is now we're on the same plane with the
Well,
again.
no, well, yeah, we're back on the material plane, but what I had started to raise my hand for is like, well, has it been over a minute since I cast that spell? Because then it stays on the material plane, but now we're back on the
Right, now you're back.
So does he stop concentrating on it and then we're...
No, I don't drop concentration, because if you drop concentration, then it just comes back right away.
To where it was.
Where it was,
And
which
you're
is
no
the dream
longer
place.
there.
But I think it's been over a minute.
Yeah,
Oh, I
lots of
understand.
things.
Yeah. If I can concentrate for a full minute, it stays on whatever plane I send it to.
The material
Okay.
plane.
So,
Where you are now.
would everyone kindly reveal their secret so that everyone can know?
I knew that Kingfisher was a deity or some shit, according to the people.
I knew that he had a revenant following him.
I knew that we couldn't get out of the mist.
Yeah, so for the Revenant, one of you had the Wrath of the Revenant. The last person to arrive, besides Sam, because he knew about the secret, would have got the card
Okay.
that bared the marked for death by the Revenant.
So it was
Your
always
secret.
going to be Bill.
What was your secret?
Secrets.
The Nual Bog is a haven for Chewingas. Befriend these odd folk and they may be a great benefit.
Neat.
Harm them and suffer their peculiar wrath.
So if
I'm
you
not
had-
gonna lie, I was a little curious
So if you
what
had defended
happened.
them, you would have got a hay guy in a different location. If you
Ah.
were to suffer their odd wrath, they would summon a guardian Naga that would fight you.
Oh wow.
What were the Sphinx puzzles?
My secret was 3 lefts don't make a right.
Okay, for the 3 lefts don't make it right. If you had gone to the cemetery, you would
What
see
cemetery? Okay, sorry.
Over
that
here.
One. No,
Okay,
not
no.
that one. The middle one. Yes. No, over. Not that way. Yes.
Okay.
Cemetery. You would see 3 grave marks.
Uh-huh.
Each one would indicate to go to the left.
But you go to the right.
No, if you had dug up the left one, you would have dug up an orb of annihilation. There are 2 enemies there that can try to control it to devour your party.
Oh jeez.
3 lefts don't make a right.
Okay,
So
alright.
don't dig up that one. It's a trap.
Okay.
That's what my secret was. 3 lefts don't make a right.
Yeah.
It was of grave importance. That's why he knew it.
Grave
Great.
Important.
I got that, but there was never a grave, so I just kept blurting it out.
I had a bag of holding with all the weird shit that a mom would have in her purse.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I had crowbars, a 10-foot ladder.
Here are the
Yes, I want to hear the riddles.
here are the riddles of Syrinx the Sphinx.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Appease Anna. Anna demands teeth, but loathes faces. What would you offer to appease Anna?
A clock.
A key.
A lock.
Hmm?
A lock.
No.
A key.
Anna demands cheese,
Cheese.
but she loathes bread.
Oh,
What would you offer to appease Anna?
What was the first one?
So she demands teeth,
Ease.
but loathes faces. She demands cheese, but loathes bread. What would you offer to appease Anna?
I don't know.
What do we have? She likes the double E's, but I don't know what we have that are double E's.
It's
She
not
doesn't want
a,
the key.
you're not
Right, not the
you
key.
wouldn't offer an item. This is
Oh.
like a riddle.
Ah,
Yeah.
a word.
Yes.
Bookkeeper.
Bookkeeper.
Yes.
She would accept a
Yay.
bookkeeper, but she
Yay.
would not accept a librarian. You have answered correctly
Okay,
for what
one
could
down.
appease Anna.
Okay.
The next question. The Sphinx would ask you to state one number between 1 through 10.
3.
I'm scared
Three.
of this.
3 is 5. 5 is 4. 4 is the magic number. Now you two demonstrate that you understand this.
Okay.
You may ask again with any number between 1 through 10.
8.
8 is 5. 5 is 4. And 4 is the magic number. Demonstrate that you understand this with an example of your own between 1 and 10.
7 is 5. 5 is 4. 4 is the magic number.
How have you come to learn this?
Because every time it's 5 and then 4 and then the magic number.
You don't understand.
I know, I don't.
It's the number of letters in the word.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
5 is
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. 7 was 5 though.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
It just happened to be the only one.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Who among you is the wisest?
Look at our character sheets, quick.
Okay.
Me.
For the wisest member of your party,
Okay.
I am an item. The one who makes me doesn't want me. The one who wants me doesn't need me. The one who uses me never knows it. What am I?
I have this one.
I know this one.
Yeah.
Only you may answer.
I know. Do you have a 20 on wisdom?
Yeah.
Because I had an 18, so if we'd been tied, I would have been able to.
It's a coffin.
Yeah.
Which of you is the most foolish?
Is that the lowest
I need to
wisdom?
look at my.
If you say you're the foolish one, you answer the riddle and then get a +1 too. So you say bite, you answer the riddle and get a +1 to intelligence for the rest of the encounter.
Oh, that'd be so sweet.
Wow.
And those are the 4 riddles of Syrinx.
I like it. We still got the riddles. I'm so excited.
Hey!
Yeah, we
That was cool.
See you
Thanks
guys
for
next
joining
week
us,
for a
guys.
regular Monday Night Mondays.
Yeah.
Hard.
Lilith tries to take on a